Well, you guys met at the Blackwell Tavern for the 10th house, which is a upstairs is a library meet spot. Downstairs is just a huge tavern. Uh, One of the best places to gather information and meet in a neutral space for the different houses of the city of Salt. You guys are in the beginning of the week. This is the seventh day of the month. You rose early. Mel goes first to the Blackwell Tavern uh, to await the others. Uh, the 10th house, the ninth house um, is where she kind of gets her representation from for like new people as a reminder. Um, to connect the five houses that are here for these steps: the fifth, the eighth, the ninth, 10th, and 11th. You guys met the previous session with the binder lords of those houses, and they basically given you permission to make an assault on the 12th house. Uh, but as you wait for everyone to kind of gather, Garul is kind of soon there. Setch lives up in one of the apartments above the tavern. Ferrum uh, tries for over an hour to get Thelis on track to the meeting. The young elf uh, simply is trying to understand breakfast beer, is what I wrote down. When they all gathered, they kind of lost your personal aims, kind of got lost in conversation for a few minutes there. Eventually, Aether arrives, the Master at Arms representative of the Eighth House, and the Trokil hummingbird folk triplets of the ninth house to help with magic and healing during this assault. With a new group gathered of these five houses, Mel leads them for a few hours through the bowels of the city. Having been there days prior, by this point, it's almost been like 5 or 6 days to Mel's point of view. Um, since Eros escaped from below with the mechanoid thing that they found beneath. The city itself is underneath the sewage. Tunnels have been worn away by blood and erosion from different oozes from the Tarrasque. And then it eventually changes into these ancient tunnels dug by the tortoise folk, the Testudine, that eventually connect deeper down to the beginnings of the Underdark, um, where the brow sanctum of the 12th house kind of rests. They turn to like stealth to kind of cross the last bridge that's lined in these weird crystalline structures that's kind of awkwardly open on both sides of your feet and kind of goes into just this depth of this chasm. And you have no resistance in the initial steps. They obviously were relying on the gnolls to kind of take up the distraction. A new addition to the drow of the 12th house recently, at least, um, because presumably of the civil war that's been going on for the last week or so between the 12th house and the other houses. They've lost people, so they're trying to gain bodies. Um, kind of confused about the lack of decorum. Stop, Brandon.
Yeah.
Uh, Kind of a confused. We're just doing a recap. Is what we're doing.
Um,
So I haven't missed too much. Um, like the gnolls not being on guard. There's some other noises down the hall. You eventually see them cackling and watching in awe as a baby Tarrasque fights some sort of zombie creature and loses horribly. And you guys kind of take advantage of this with some seeming spells and just quick footwork and move in to after dealing with the door and trying to dispel it and whatnot and realizing your seeming spell was more than powerful enough to kind of get you through those initial steps at least. You guys kind of spread. Garuld, Farum, Thelis take the outskirts, dealing with an orc leader trying to take hold of the young Tarask. There's Knowles on the inside with Mel, Setch, and the others. And then some others on the outskirts, and then zombies kind of attack those on the outskirts and those on the inside. Finish dealing with the Knowles, but then Setch was kind of jumping back and forth, using the seeming spell to his advantage to deceive some of the drow leaders that were starting to hear the noises. Fireballs were thrown. Um, one under the lip of a door by Setch, which was pretty cool. Another on the outskirts of, like, within 30 seconds of each other, technically. So there has been alarms raised um, from parts of the sanctum that you guys are in from deeper inside. But we begin returning to the combat you guys were kind of towards the end of. You just had some additions from the explosions that were in the more immediate vicinity that kind of joined up here. Um, we start in the dining hall that's been adorned with knoll blood and carnage by two disguised drow and a hummingbird little man. Every time one of the disguised drow with sunglasses kills someone, they rise up into a zombie, it seems. And then the other disguised drow has wings and has been flying around and has a sword he's been chopping people at. This other guy just ran into the room, Mel, like into the doorway. He's been attacked a couple times. A spell was thrown at him by your hummingbird person. He seems to have trouble even lifting his weapon after that spell has been thrown. Um, who has just yelled at the top of his lungs, basically zombie attack, Knowles attacking. He's confused. He's been deceived by Setch, but Setch has his own problems right now. Oh,
Are we on
no.
are we on the right map though?
Are you on the right map? Let me see.
We're not.
Aha. See.
He's
There we
just like,
go.
let me see the man. I need to obliterate him.
We.
There he is.
Okay. So yeah, there's this Drow, very sanctimonious armor. His cape has the markings of the Marrow Miner guild, which is ran by the 12th house. Um, yeah, Mel. There's no one else that's in threat to you in the room that you can immediately see, other than some spiders on the table, which as long as you leave them alone, they're probably okay.
How dead does he look?
How dead does this guy look? Okay. What is? You can use your action to roll a medicine check, or what is your passive medicine, and you can see if your passive medicine works.
Passive is 19.
Passive medicine is 19. Well,
Yes.
okay. Well, yeah, which makes sense as in some ways as a high level vampire thing.
I know where the blood is.
You know where the blood is. He, with a 19, I'll give you like a fraction. He's like 2/3 of his overall health.
Okay. I'm trying to ascertain if I should stab or bite first. um,
And you know by looking at him, by what you've been through in this room already, and the other drow that's laying dead beneath his feet, uh, based upon the damage you've been doing, he maybe could, if he doesn't avoid your attacks, he maybe could take 3 of your attacks, maybe 4.
okay. Good to know. Cool. In
Like,
that case.
if you roll really well, I don't know. We'll see. You were rolling really well last session.
Yes. True. Cool. Okay, in that case, I am going to run up to him. If Roll20 would not hate me.
Hate.
There we go. And while she's running up, she's just like, "Oh my gosh, thank goodness you're here. We're being attacked by undead gnolls." And then she's gonna stab him.
Okay. 24 definitely hits, yeah. He was not
Yay.
ready. He was not ready for what he saw, and then you just so quickly, like a puff of smoke just in front of his face. Off to the side there, yeah. Okay. The knoll just moves out of the way for you. It's like, yeah, you can go kill this guy for me. And he
That's not a good roll.
okay. He takes it all, grunts with the pain, surprised at how quickly we're there, but still tries to assure himself and ready his 2-handed sword against you and Aether at the same time.
Yeah. I feel sorry for him. Okay. Then in that case, I am going to bite him, but I'm also going to use a channel divinity.
You need to grapple this guy before he's going to let you bite him.
That's really sad. Okay. And grapple is just like using one of your attacks, right?
Use one of your attacks, athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. I'll use athletics.
Okay,
18.
He's a small chance.
Yes.
It was a small chance. Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll use a channel divinity to add some extra to this. 22 to hit. I assume that hits.
Okay, you grab him with a sureness and severity that you pull him in, those 2 feet in a millisecond. He gasps, and you. Is this a neck bite? Curious.
Yeah, I'll go for his neck.
Just curious. Okay.
Bite his thigh.
It could be John Carpenter. That happened in John Carpenter's Vampires. Where a vampire bit thighs, but nonetheless, the weird things. He takes it all, and you have him in your grip and release, and the blood is dripping down your chin and lips, and he looks at you with awe and surprise, and you are surprised he still stands afterwards.
Aw. Okay. Cool. Surprised he is still standing. In that case, I'm going to bite him again, but I'm going to use a fury point to make it a calculated strike. 18 hit.
18, he tries to get it, you and push your hand away, and you bend and almost hyperextend his fingers away from your face as it grips in again on his neck.
Yay.
I said 3. I said 3. I was right.
I don't have more damage that I can take away. That's sad.
No. He is done. Is a gnoll coming in his place?
I think. Can I rise him as a null?
I don't know. Can you? I don't remember the ability off the top of my head.
I think it's just anyone I drop. Hold on.
You may turn anyone into a null, so long as you have taken them out for at least a few times.
And if you hit the first, sorry, okay. So,
I feel like they're gonna make
Um,
cosmic rules for this shit after you.
yeah,
The
probably.
gods are gonna be like, yo, maybe we should
Maybe
Put
we
a cap on
should.
it.
Well, this is also.
This is undeath. Do you think
Yeah.
Iconero gives a shit?
You think, yeah, that's kind of like you don't have a god of death that necessarily cares about this right now. Other gods maybe. Okay, so another null rises and
interview
shambles
process.
Yay.
up next to you. Mel, is it your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Mhm.
Mel and Aether and Setch, who is in here. Okay. You hear like an ordered yell from a female voice up some stairs nearby, Mel. The stairs are to the south of you. You don't have a direct. I don't think you have a direct line of sight on them right now. But you hear that there are steps nearby, and the way it's echoing, it's have to be kind of at the edge of your vision. There's stairs right there. Where you think they're coming from? From
Okay.
upstairs that were kind of like in response to the alarm that went off the end of last session. Um, Nevertheless, how long does that last? I gotta roll a D100. Sweet. The noise of the orders gets muffled by a distant, more, it sounds like a more distant echo. Like it almost is coming from outside, and like the echo gets siphoned through a small space to like be where the stairs are, just like abruptly. And there's this like whispering, hissing noise that makes you slightly uncomfortable, Mel. And Setch would hear it too with his crazy passive perception. But it's coming from those stairs. And I'm gonna have it do this thing. Okay. Setch hears. I'm just gonna narrate what he hears for now, since you guys are gonna be partially responsible for that. Down the hallway that he's in, there is a door that is to his right, about 50 feet down this hallway, behind a couple pillars. And through that door, there's obviously another set of doors in the hallway. He's kind of hearing that kind of muffle some other orders from another drow, kind of rousing up others. And then there's some footsteps, and they run past that door where he's hearing all of this. And he gulps as the two other drow that are standing about 20 feet in front of him, that just kind of ran down the hallway as he turned the corner last session, stare at this strange drow, Setch, who's not actually a drow, with the seeming spell, in confusion. And one of them mumbles something to the other in Undercommon, which Setch doesn't understand. and he just gets ready to. He's not sure if they're going to fight him or what they're doing right now. There's some other down across the complex. Only those of you inside would hear this echo. So Mel and Setch. There's more. It's distant, but it's like echoing across the way and then up a flight of stairs or something. Like there's more. Another way to get upstairs, and the other drow are responding to the alarm going off and gathering at the top of those stairs, presumably. And that's that turn. Then I forgot to give him HP.
Ah, so he's dead.
Aha.
God forgot to give him life.
I just need the HP and the AC really most of the time. Okay. Mel, beyond the gnoll that just rose in front of you from murdering the drow, their shadows play with his own shadow in the darkness and kind of absorb the light that kind of is attached to the hallways periodically here. Incorporeally, like it doesn't make sense how the shadow is able to do that. As you get the impression something has come down the steps. You're not exactly sure what it is, to be sure. And I need to roll a stealth check. That has a bonus action because he's in dim light. Okay. I'm gonna put him on another layer because he rolled really, really well. And there was like a humanoid-ish form forming in the shadows, then just disappears. And the light kind of goes back to normal, but you can see that where the stairs are, the shadows are intensely dark, like abnormally dark. And in your mind's eye, unless you have an ability or something that blocks telepathy, you feel a presence from this shadow start to go into your brain. Do you have anything to shield you from this?
No, I didn't take that ability.
You hear a raspy, hissing voice arguing that your soul doesn't understand the choices that it's made, and that if you proceed, it will gladly absorb you into the darkness. And like imagery of that happening, of like the stairs themselves, the shadows around the stairs grabbing you and pulling you into some dark void, and you just disappearing.
As nice as that sounds, I'm good.
They're just gonna do that. These guys. Fetch hears more footsteps down the hallway that are starting to follow those previous footsteps. And then he sees one of the doors open. And in the doorway, he senses, does not see completely, but at least a half dozen other humanoid forms debating about their next step. And before Setch has any time to react to that, there's just loud screeches and screams that erupt from somewhere outside the facility. And as Garuld, still enshrouded in magic, keeping him hidden, it faces off with these ghoulish undead who know something's in their way. They can't pass. So what's going to happen first is the first two are going to use their bonus action to roll an acrobatics check versus your athletics or acrobatics check, Garuld, to try to tumble past you and see if they can like climb the sides of the walls or whatnot. So if you would like to oppose them, they both rolled 4s. So I'm going to say your 28 blocks both of them because they both rolled a fucking 4. Okay, and they stop. What this does is these guys obviously don't have any ranged weapons, so only these two can attack you now because the other ones, well, they can like occupy a friendly space for a moment, I guess, but it stops them from moving forward, which I guess is a good thing. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they'll kind of reposition themselves. And what's your reach again?
My
right
reach
now?
is 15 feet.
Okay, so basically they're at reach no matter what. So you won't get any opportunity attacks, but they're kind of jumping into the closest people's closest two spaces, and there'll be 6 claw attacks at disadvantage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Only the 22 hits, and I will use my reaction to pop whoever got the critical ones.
Okay, we'll say it's one of the 2 in the front. We'll say it's that one. Okay.
I think a 30 hits. Is a 30 hit? Because I think a 30 hits.
A 30 hits, yes, sir. You basically have to get a crit one to miss these guys. And this is fire damage mostly?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So a flame fist appears and incinerates the one you like grab it, and I picture him just squeeze it, its arm and part of its head and chest, and it just incinerates in your fist and falls to the ground in a husk. I need a con save though for the one that hit, and you do take 9 slashing.
Yeah. Is that non-magical damage?
It is non-magical, yes.
Okay. Then I believe my hide. Yeah, since I am a wolf, my hide would reduce that by half.
Okay.
Da-da-da.
Ooh, almost, but you're good.
I also need a con save for my it's technically just the 10 because I don't have advantage on that. But I need a con save for my elemental thing, but a 10 beats it.
Yep, you just needed a 10. Okay, that's what they do. Thelis, you can see through the window that you've been jumping, right, Brandon?
Yep. Over
So you know Mel just like finished off a very powerful quote unquote looking drow, and that's the gist of what you know what's going on inside is that room. You hear noises down the hall about 100, almost about 80 to 100 feet of Garulds having fun. You're not sure what the fuck those noises are. There's screams and gurgling and death. I don't know. So what do you do?
Oh boy. Shit. I wish I could see where it was at, but my taskbar is being kind of annoying right now. Let's see here. So I'm just sitting at this window, jumping up and down, watching Mel kill things. Like, what else is around me other than like I hear those voices and I know that there's some sort of thing occurring. There's things down there.
There's death and murder occurring, yeah, down there. The only other with what little you pass by a couple of these windows, but you're kind of short. I don't know. You get the gist that most of the gnolls have been taken care of, and now with the explosion that you set off here, and the explosion set off inside, with there's an alarm echoing from upstairs. The way it echoes through the sanctum implies that upstairs has no open windows, that it's echoing through the sanctum itself. So you only have a decent perspective of that because this window's broken up here. That's allowing some of the sound to escape. The windows are surprisingly sound tight with everything. So
Oh boy. Celis or Velis is looking around, wondering. He sees the robot is right here, right?
yes.
Okay, he will kind of just continue walking with the robot and just kind of say, "Status report, robot. What are we looking at?"
A
A lot of death.
As you pass by that square, a spider almost lands on your shoulder.
Ah.
But your passive perception is high enough to beat its passive stealth.
I kind of like brush it away, like no.
Like flings back onto the wall.
Is this a room right here?
Mm-hmm. With your
I-
passive perception, yeah, you in fact, you think you see a shadow
Oh,
of someone in there. Corsair, would you like to roll Letitia's stealth check to see, with the noises they've heard, you've been thrown in this room, like someone said they'd come back and talk to you, and then you've been here for like 30 minutes, and then there was an explosion about a minute ago, and then you're just hearing chaos outside right now.
Yeah, sure. I'll roll that quickly. My sheet wants to load. Here it is.
Stealth. Okay, so Fellas, you see a humanoid. The tone of their skin implies non-drow. But they look about the same size as a drow. Corsair, he gets a decent look in the window. I'm going to say with that stealth check, he has a decent passive perception. Would you like to add anything about what he would see of Letitia's, like, upper torso, like half of her face in that brief little moment? And then you can roll initiative if you would like.
Well, probably the most striking thing would be her long light blue hair, and also which couples her red bow tie, which she wears.
Obviously not a drow.
Of course, drows don't wear bow ties.
I mean, if you look over at the window, you just see this like little head like constantly jumping up and down, like, "Hey, let me in, let me in."
And
I can't
muffled through like a thick
Hello?
pane of glass. Like this glass
Hello?
is really thick.
Hello? He's like,
Then you
leaning up.
hear, and then behind it you hear,
I know you're in
"Child,
there.
do
Let
not
me
be
in.
impudent."
I want to look
Well,
at stuff.
and you're still in a seeming spell as a drow, so you look like a little drow.
Just keeps, yep. Let me in. Let me in.
What?
Hello? I see you in there. I'm not stupid. Hello? Hello?
Now, why would I do that?
I don't know. Because I told you to. Duh. Let me in.
You're gonna have to give me a better reason than that.
I really don't have a better reason than that. I want to go in the room. Look, I'm jumping. I'm on my. Eh. And
Someone else has to deal with the child now.
You see him jumping up and down.
So much hate for children, Mel.
Yeah, why does everybody hate me, bro? I didn't do anything.
Listen,
You look like a drow right now.
The hell? Y'all are fucking haters. I got us into this situation. I'll have you know.
Okay. Well,
mm,
Why is there? Oh, why is that there? That I changed the image. Let me just delete. No, be gone. Okay.
that's probably still there for me. Uh okay. Rehash initiative. Alright, so Thelis, do you wanna do anything else for your turn?
I guess, like, since everybody's all rude as fuck, I'm just gonna walk away and, like, look at Ferrum and say, Why is everybody mean to me? I just want to sit in the corner and make elementals. What's so wrong with that?
Elementals are quite dangerous
They
creatures
are
when
not
left unchecked.
dangerous. They are cool as shit. As he begins like making like this spot, like he's like throwing like fire between his hands. Like it's not dangerous. There's nothing that could possibly go wrong.
When left unchecked or losing control, you should learn to let others finish speaking.
No. That sounds like it's lame. I don't want to do that. So what I'm really gonna do is just begin summoning some sort of crazy elemental, like through this, like whether it's like an earth elemental in this sheet rock or something. It's like
1 minute
rock.
casting time.
Ooh, rock. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm just gonna sit in a corner, man. I'm useless as fuck. What do you want me to do?
On the very last turn when you're casting, I will cast Counterspell.
Counterspell too. Don't fuck with me.
Counterspell the counterspell. Okay, so all right. He begins to do that. Fetch hears another door behind him in the first atrium open up. His nerves are a little on end, and Fetch, I wish you were here. Because this is
Which
about
always hears more whenever he's gone.
Oh, yeah. I also tell Farum about the very mean lady that's in that room too.
Well, this is about to get rocky because this person doesn't trust him.
Ed comes back. Oh yeah, such is dead.
Oops.
Sorry.
Okay,
We didn't try.
I think before he runs, he will use one of his. Well, it's kind of his. Yeah. Okay. Shit's the bed. Setch, do you have anything that can help with this?
Rip and piss, forever miss.
Nope. That's too high.
In piss.
Alright, Setch takes 5 piercing and needs a Constitution save. Versus poison. I will give him a reroll. He's not here. Mel, get an inspiration point for the reroll.
Yay.
Oh no.
Was it worth it?
Plus, get a reroll.
Oh,
You get
okay.
an inspiration point. Okay, because I'm like, I'm not gonna. Okay, so alright. I resist the poison. Then this guy walks up to Setch and says something in Undercommon to him. Setch doesn't know what to say. I'm gonna say. Tries to talk in Elvish. The guy just gives him that look of like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And that's his turn technically.
Maybe I need to give such undercommon lessons.
It might help. Well, I don't know. It depends on how many drow you guys kill.
Just to extinct them.
They might not come back here. All right, Farum, your young lad is conjuring something. Obviously, drawing a circle and all these things on the bricks below. He obviously saw something in this window. He stopped, knocked on it. There was a brief conversation. You heard a voice retort, but from the angle that you were at, I'm gonna say you didn't see anything. Just out of line of sight from where you're currently standing, but you heard most of the conversation.
Alright. Can hardly leave the child alone here, so I pick up the child and we go right back over there.
Fellas, I would like a concentration check.
What the fuck?
As he picks
I just
you up.
picked him up. I won him before. I always do.
Okay. I'll give you advantage on the concentration check.
God fucking damn it.
You just need to beat it. You just need to beat a 10, but
Not gonna beat a fucking 10.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose my fucking
Oh,
crown.
baby.
Why is everybody so mean to me? What did I do to you?
Fellas,
Child, silence.
I will give you. I will give you a pity point to reroll.
So rude, bro.
Pity
A
point.
pity point.
What did I do? Oh, fuck you. I'm just gonna blow everything up now.
Okay, well you can keep the
No.
pity point. That's fine.
No, I'm gonna use it. 'Cause I'm gonna-
Put it in a different entry on your sheet.
Wait. That's a saving throw. That counts as a saving throw, right?
Oh, it does technically. So your 8 would have
Yeah,
passed.
then he succeeds.
Yeah, because of
My God.
his paladinness. Yeah,
I almost don't though. I
You
almost
almost
dropped my
didn't.
fucking. I almost dropped my little clay figure that I'm making. No.
Wait, no.
That also means you keep the pity point.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, there you go. All right. You walk over to the and you see I don't Corsair is Letitia hiding behind the table? Is she not? What is she doing?
She's not really hiding anymore because she already found out. She's just sort of waiting to see what happens.
Okay. Looking through the window, it's kind of marred by the crystalline structure that the windows are crafted from, but Ferrum, the armor that he wears is evilly disgusting. Like it looks like he's a evil drow paladin or something like that. Um, but the voice that you hear coming from him is so endearing and robotic. It's confusing. So Farron, you see what Corsair has described beforehand.
Didn't quite catch. Are you human? Are you an elf? It's anime. It doesn't really tell all the time.
They're not neither of those. They're
They
humanoid.
They look humanoid, and I think there is an off color to their skin that's kind of like grayish, I would say, gray green. I would say.
Ah, orc.
No, there's no teeth, there's no tusks, and the musculature does not fit any orc you've ever seen.
Do you know how little this narrows down the field?
But do you have horns?
Very little.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it?
I know, I love it. What color? What color are Letitia's eyes? What do they see in the darkness? Because most of your dark vision is being used right now.
Her eyes are glowing yellow, and they're also a bit snake-like.
Okay.
UNT?
There you go.
UNT
With
or Dragonborn? One or the other.
UNT, definitely. Dragonborn don't necessarily get the end.
Dragonborn, that's a little too obvious to tell.
Yeah. And through the door, you see this armored robot guy staring at you for a few moments, as if analyzing what the fuck you are, and eventually comes up with the answer: UNT, not Drow. What are you doing here?
I could ask the same of you.
You know what? No, you
We
don't
are
get
here to kill
Drow.
Drow.
Because you're a rude lady.
Child, we are in enemy territory. Of course she would be hiding.
She wasn't hiding
Enemy?
seconds ago when I asked her to let me in and she didn't. Bitch.
Well, you look like a drow.
Well, I might be
Infiltrating.
Drow, but that's not a
Child, I do the speaking.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go back and make my clay doll.
Why do I feel bad for the child now?
Yeah. Now you go back with me. Fuck you.
As I was saying, we are on an infiltration mission.
I
Person is
see.
in the drow headquarters. Why are you telling them our business?
For an infiltration mission, you sure are causing a lot of noise then.
It comes with the job.
I'm gonna blow her up. I'm gonna
And
do
the
it.
child. Mostly the child.
All right, Ferrum, is there anything you want to do with your action?
We will continue now. Kill more Drow.
Walks away from the window. I love it.
Still holding one?
And
Alright.
I stop flying with my flying boots.
Well-
Buy me, lady. You're rude as shit. I was like Gary off.
All right. There's lots of people on 15.
Yes.
So there you go. All right. Garold, what do you do?
Okay, let's just get this fucking shite out of the way, shall we? One lichen claw, 2 claws, 3 claws. And we'll just go in, order of who's here. Just
Yeah, they hit. They hit.
yeah. So 21 there, 27 there, and 23.
Okay. One of them's still alive.
La fuck.
He has 1
Ow!
HP. You rolled 21. He has 22 health.
Can you just overrun him and kill him that way?
No.
Well, I still have my bonus action.
Undead.
So I spend a single key point to activate Flurry of Blows.
But you still could hit one of the other ones with your reach, anyways. So.
Yeah. So I'm gonna finish off the fucker who thinks he's allowed to be alive, and then I'll reach for that one with the yellow dot. I don't like him.
Well, he has the yellow dot because he's on initiative. So he's my initiative tracker. So
Yeah, well,
30
fuck him.
Okay. Okay. There's one still in the hallway that thinks he's out of your reach, but you just have no more
And
punches.
yeah, and I just walk forward, stepping on the bodies. Just forward enough so the ghoul still can't get past me.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Wait, why the fuck didn't I make a thing for this? Okay. I don't know why I didn't make a thing for this. Because I would have this. Now, since I actually see this guy, yeah, I'm gonna activate Action Surge. And want to make sure I can.
Only Mel had action surge.
Is fighter gonna be your 5th class?
Maybe. Why not?
So I can get past this ghoul. I'm gonna rip him in half. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, rip him in half. Then get a little bit closer. And Mr. Whoever the fuck this is, yeah, he's getting some extended claws to the back as well. Ugh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Don't use
Okay.
up all your crits.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see. 29, 40, not 40. 69. Nice.
Okay,
78.
Wait. Okay.
88.
How much of that is fire? How much of that is fire?
Let me see. There's the 1d6.
That's the only thing he has resistance to of yours right now is the fire.
It would be everything but the Eldritch Claw and Giant Might.
Okay, so predominantly fire.
Yeah, pejoratively.
Okay, so there's 11.
Oh wait, I've attacked this guy before, haven't I?
Yes.
Okay, and I noticed the fire wasn't that effective.
Yeah.
Then I would change everything. My elemental touch Not my elemental touch. My would that change too? My Crimson Right and my elemental touch would still be fire, but my base damage I will change to cold frost.
And
So 29 of the damages that are on top are not affected.
Yeah, essentially.
29 not affected. Okay, guess what? He's resistant to cold. So,
Checking my options. That's fine.
that's the only reason why I think he's. Um, let me do. Let me do. Let's. Okay. Resistances. I love an 8 all this time. All right. So 3. Oop, no, close. Mm, okay. All right. Yep. Only because he's resistant is the only reason why he's still standing. You generally get the impression. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Setch has one of the hummingbird people zoom out of where the room where Mel's at. Sees him pulling the quarrel from the crossbow shot at him, the other guy running up to him, debating about running up to him, I guess I should say, and Lee's going to uh yeah, he's gonna cast Sanctuary as a bonus action on Setch. And then he's going to Sacred Flame. A round guy. Let's engage with him. Flips out of the way. Satch, I really wish you were here. Just gonna say that again. I really wish you were here.
Don't we all?
Alright. So Setch sees a duplicate of this other drow he's engaged with. The one he was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that last time? He looks like this. And like a duplicate of him appears right in front of Setch. And then he barks angrily an order at the other drow that already engaged with him, just something to the obvious effect of like, we're done with this kind of thing. And one, two, and using one of those, 3. Setch will cast shield reaction and block all those. And yeah, that's why shield exists, I guess. Alright, drown. Probably one of the ones upstairs. Yes. I'm gonna stay there. Alright. He looks at Mel, your bird friend, who's joined you from the 8th house, and he asks Mel in common, "Oh, where should we go?" You generally get the impression his lack of dark vision has made him uncomfortable moving forward without companionship with everything that's going on. Like the chaos, to be sure, but he's not, and is obvious. His passive perception is nowhere near as keen as yours. He doesn't know where Setch is or where the noises are coming from. He hasn't picked up on a lot of that stuff.
Gotcha.
Where did you tell him to go?
Well, okay. So Setch is that way, and she'll point. But something is coming from a stairwell, which I believe to be at the end of this corridor. That's kind of in my brain. So I don't really know what's going on with that. So it's your choice whether you. I think it would be wise to help out Setch, who is that way.
His eyebrow raises. And he moves slowly because his big wings don't allow him to go too far. He gets to there, sees the hummingbirds, they kind of point in that direction, and he will dash to be right next to Setch, basically. That is his turn. The spiders will do their thing. Yeah. Okay. This one is going to. Did I skip you?
Yeah, no, because my token was being fucky and I had to replace it, and it removed me from initiative.
Okay. I knew you were like 14 or something. 14, 15.
15.12.
Okay,
Yeah, it was like the last 15 to go.
Okay, then take your turn while I add you to the initiative.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna step up to here and just look on the other side of the glass and just said, "Wow, you've killed a lot of people."
Husks of undead beneath their feet.
It
Rip,
was
Who is
mostly
this
the
directed
dwarfs
at?
doing.
Where is it?
The
This
child.
Yeah,
Oh.
not to you. They're it's a different room. Technically, you know. So what would you like to do with your action?
I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna cast this on myself,
Okay. Good
and
idea.
then I'm gonna end my turn. So let's see. Do I stay or do I go? I stay. That's a shame.
Now that song is stuck in my head.
Okay, so a little shimmer magic from inside, and you're just keeping it in there. Okay. Then 5, 10. All right, so they are going to. Goodness gracious, there's a lot there. I don't have any ranged. I think one of them is gonna do this, and the other one is going to do this, and six, and then Bane from the street. Too much. All right. So they are baned.
You got paid, bitch.
Get paid, bitch.
There it is. I knew there was a one for actually baned. What I have there? Okay. So there are from the same shadow stairs. Mel, you with your
Mhm.
passive perception, and now the others they're a little closer, such and whatnot here. A someone bellowing the actions at the top of their lungs of a spell to sound as intimidating as possible. With what they're trying from up the stairs, making sure that the sound of this is, and the words that she's saying, the echo that ricochets off the spiral of the steps aggravate the noise to let you know that what's upstairs is at a different caliber than what you've seen so far. And I'm going to roll a D100. Oh, sweet. And from those same steps, Mel, you hear an oily, squishy step that echoes with each squash.
I don't
As
like
it
the
goes
words that you're saying to me.
Squash.
I
as
like
it
your funny
goes
words,
down,
Magic Man.
and as it comes down the steps, and you then see circling from out of the shadow, but almost like the shadow embraces it as it passes, not it, her, as she passes by. You see a female drow in warrior garb, but Mel, your skin has shivers going up and down. There's something else about this woman that makes you extremely uncomfortable. The way she looks at you. And I'm gonna have her roll initiative. I need to make sure that I don't have that on though, because I don't want to reveal the person's name yet.
I'm concerned by the things you're saying to me.
Sounds
Okay.
great.
Sounds great. You'll be fine.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm just gonna eat her.
They're scared. They're scared. They're scared. That happened over there. Okay. No, this is the other one that's upstairs, I bet. Yes, upstairs. Scared. Alright, Setch. Fucking god. Oh, I didn't kill you. Alright,
Just make him dimension door out, please.
kind of surrounded. You can go through friendly spaces though. I think Setch would disengage and run through friendly people. Not that way, because I think he hears half those noises, because his passive perception is almost good. I think he goes disengaged through the doors, like back through the atrium, and he runs past the Drider corpse. And then for an irony that I enjoy, that what Vedwin's gonna be forced to enjoy, hopefully, is he feels more safe in a room with 5 of Mel's nulls than where he just was.
Does he? Does he
Does,
though?
does he for now? We'll see. I'm gonna disengage.
And also just surround him like a set of armor.
Okay, and then
You know, I could totally picture a short TV show about Setch and Mel going on like detective adventures and getting into shit.
Yes, I could see this too. I could see this too.
I
Okay.
have enough comic ideas, thank you.
Laugh track mandatory.
I love how this thing gives you complicated. Okay. No, I'll wait. All right. All right. All right. All right. Is this guy gonna die or is he gonna do something? He's gonna do something. Now, whether or not it's worth it to do, that's the other question. But you punched him.
Multiple times.
Multiple times. Killed everyone there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. At disadvantage. Damn it, disadvantage.
Ha ha.
Okay. You're still scared. All right, everyone get an inspiration point.
I both
Because
love and hate it.
this next round's gonna get chaotic.
Let's go.
You don't say.
You guys are being attacked on 3 different fronts. So,
It's pretty peaceful down here, actually.
okay, 2 different fronts. Uh,
We're just hanging out.
Come join me in the closed off room.
We're getting mental.
Hey guys, want to come in my closet? It's safe, I swear.
all right,
Yeah, I got Jenga in here.
I just came out of the closet. I'm not going back in there.
Mel and your nulls. What do you want to do?
Well, first off, these nulls are concerned about the safety of Setch. So they're gonna surround him. Just to keep him safe.
God, just let him die so we can have a heartfelt reunion. Jesus Christ.
Then this null is gonna run right up to this chick, drow lady, and attempt to slam.
Smash.
Oh
For a
god.
nat 20 to hit.
Smash.
Big
I think
smish.
that's the most effective that's ever been. I'm proud of this guy. Brand new. Brand new.
Is he promoted?
Good null. We'll see about it. We'll have to have a talk after this battle.
Wait,
then
who are you hitting?
drow lady.
Drow lady.
Yeah, brand new null boy.
Okay.
Just getting her.
When there's a punch, his fist like sticks to her in a way. It's really odd.
That is odd. And I don't think I like that. Okay. Well, that changes things.
You also see the punch, because it is not magical, is not as effective versus this seemingly normal looking drow with very oily skin.
Well,
I'm
fuck.
very concerned about the things that you're saying to me.
Like, is their skin oily because they need to shower, or is their skin oily?
Dev, stop giving Jenny a concern.
Okay, well, cool. I'm gonna bonus action teleport behind her. With that. I don't know if I want to be stuck.
Okay.
So I do like being next to her, but I am gonna cast Blight instead of attacking.
Okay. Um,
Not the 16, just 48.
when when you fully settle in that position, after you cast the spell, you look to your right, and there is this face leering at you.
Hello.
Nonetheless, the lady needs to make a con save.
Would you like to buy some chocolate? got some
The
chocolate.
the lady does have magic resistance.
She has magic resistance and non-magic resistance. What the hell is this?
So just barely gets it, so half damage. And it's necrotic damage. Okay, so
Yes.
she screams in writhing pain. Like, this hurts a lot.
Mm.
Takes full damage from that. Mel, you can tell with your passive medicine, you in those few hits have brought her below half HP.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay.
No, Ami, eat.
I'm gonna whisper to whatever that is next to me. You're gonna make such a good null.
Oh shit.
What language? Okay, it speaks to you telepathically. That is impossible.
Unfortunate.
That's all it
He would be a
says.
great null.
All right, Mel, is that your turn?
Yeah. Sure.
All right, no more nulls. Okay. Yeah, that just makes her turn go by. All right, that will make their turn. Alrighty.
Oh fuck! I tab back onto the Roll20 page, and there's like a demon on my screen.
Yep. Alright. Gonna have you roll stealth.
Dude, let me in. I'm a fairy.
Alright, well, you totally ruined his ambush that he was gonna do. And then, it's just. Uh, well, technically his ready would have gone off when you jumped there. Okay, well, his ready's gonna go off. 14 misses you, though. Ball of dash. So his actual action 16 to Mel. Damn it.
Mm.
Door. Open the door. All right. Oily lady is angry. Like, fuck, that hurt. So oily lady is going to. Yeah, we'll see if that works first. Okay. Mel need a wisdom saving throw as she tries to dominate your mind.
That would be very bad for everyone else here.
Oh,
19?
Okay, use a 14. And then with that, okay, that's their action. Didn't work. Hmm. Yeah. She is going to walk up the wall and over you
bro.
to the other side. Effortlessly, like perpendicular, perfectly walking. Just gravity
Excuse
seems
you.
to play no mind.
Well, fuck
Um,
you, bitch.
I wanted to have you in between me and my no.
no. Okay. Uh, your well, that might mean their ends, but that's okay. I'm gonna roll some stealth checks. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Hey, Phil. Okay. All right, Phyllis.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Making an elemental, man. It's coming along.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 2
I
rounds
keep
down.
I keep asking Ferrum if I can, like, what I should put on it. I'm like, what if I give this one a big nose? What if I give this one multiple eyes? It's like stupid shit.
What kind of elemental are you making?
I don't know. I'll kind of just make a doll, and then I'll throw it in some shit, and then it'll turn into an elemental. What if I make an elemental that looks like you?
I would quite like that.
I he starts like, I feel like he's just carving into like a clay doll, like like sitting on your shoulder or something. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Are you carrying me? Like, what's the dynamic here?
You're being carried.
Oh, like, am I being like firearm carried, or like you carry a child when you're like, oh, you just
You're just sitting on my massive shoulder.
okay, hell yeah. No. Yeah. That's round 2, baby. Let's go. Only 8 more to go.
Woo!
All
How
right.
much longer until the elemental is ready?
It's gonna take a minute.
That is not good.
No, it's fine. I'm cooking.
All right. Well, this guy is gonna Setch sees a small coyote man running and try to get out of the room he's in. The spiderweb doors won't open for him though. It seems, and then taking advantage of the opening, one of the other drow goes in to attack Aether, and with Bane is missing. Ferrum, what do you do?
I guess I'll continue what I've been doing the whole time, run around like a chicken with my head cut off until I run into enemies.
Okay. Sounds like a
And there's
plan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are no enemies.
Yep.
That means we dash. There are a lot of dead enemies. That guy's been on a rampage.
He has been on a rampage, indeed. You see a half-elven man that's in the process of changing into this as he dies.
Huh. Yeah, okay. He's the
That's
fuck.
pretty good.
His like flesh is melting off him from the fire and cold from your attacks. And that's what's underneath.
Hmm.
All right, Ferrum Dash, Garuld. This guy was crazy and or brave. You're not quite sure which. And then his eyes go wide as he thinks Ferrum is doing this. He has no idea that Ferrum's sort of doing this, I guess.
In a way.
Don't pin this on me.
Hey, you're the one that gave me fucking greater invisibility.
No
Okay.
problem.
I plead the fifth.
So, okay. I am going to then just go for 3 claw attacks. Oh, this man is fucked. And
He's dead.
with my claw attacks, they won't be fire damage. the base damage will be acid damage instead.
Okay, so he takes full damage. Okay, yeah, he's dead. He's extra dead.
And like narratively speaking, I kind of want to shove both of my claws like through the center of his body, hoisting him up, and then rip him in half over my head.
Get an inspiration point. Or
Well-
taking out all of the ghouls by yourself minus 1 fireball.
Minus 1 fireball. And with that, I will proceed to continue walking down this hall.
I will give you a perception check for free when you finish your turn.
Yeah, okay.
Based upon not really sight, any other hearing
Okay.
or smell.
Then I have advantage on that, so 26.
26. So you generally get the impression with what you've just finished slaying and then walking 20 feet past and then looking and absorbing the corridor that passes. And then as you've walked down this corridor, you've seen windows periodically, these crystalline windows. You generally get the impression that you will be walking back 180, 200 feet to get to the front door, or you need to break one of these windows to get where the rest of the chaos is. It's very, very quiet in this corridor from here on out.
Yeah, okay.
And you don't smell anything else. Like the only thing you smell is the rotting corpses behind you.
Okay.
So, the windows, they're not made of glass exactly, so you can tell that as well. And your giantness will not be able to fit through one of those windows, unfortunately. Unless you want to destroy a wall, which, you do you. You'll be destroying more walls as you go through, because you can see through the windows as you pass by. These are all corridors inside made for medium creatures. For the most part. Well, there you go. All right. So this one, there's Drow just causing a fuss and doing all these things, and it's just goodness. They say, just goodness. They're going to fly over to one of these Drow and. I don't know why Bless is on there. That's interesting. 24 hits though. Very low. Ah, that's horrible damage. Okay, so they do 9 necrotic to the drown and gain back 4, but I think this one's at full health. Yes. All right. The duplicate of this other odd drow reappears behind Aether, and it then over the shoulder. Where is she opening? There you go. Over the shoulder of its compatriot, is going to throw
Not the javelins.
javelins. What they
Wait.
got?
They're not lightning javelins, so they're not
No,
cool.
unfortunately. Unfortunately, no. Hits Aether with one of them, and then we'll use one of its last second one of those to attack Aether. That just hits. And then yeah. All right, Letitia, what do you do?
Okay. Fuck it. I still have my stuff, right? Yes. No. Why are you muted?
He does that sometimes.
Damn.
It's to mess with your head.
I don't know. Sometimes I need to be human.
Hmm.
So
Unforgivable.
unforgivable. I will say they like threw your stuff like down in the corner, and it's like one of those things they like barely processed you, and they locked you in the room, and that was sufficient. And then, it's like 20, 30 minutes. They probably were about to come back to you, and then explosions happened.
So it's just in the corner somewhere?
I'll just say the closest corner to you, you see your stuff's just thrown down.
Okay, cool. I grab my crowbar and
What?
I smash the window.
Okay.
Because Blink didn't work, so I have to go to Plan B.
Plan B, indeed. I love it. Okay.
Oh, you were locked in there. That makes sense.
Okay. You're trying to break it, or you're trying to pry it open, because two different mechanics there.
I guess just smash it. Screw it.
Okay.
Smash.
Roll an attack. I'll give you advantage because crowbar.
Attack with what?
Roll strength with advantage.
I just like
It's technically an improvised weapon, is what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
I just
Strength advantage. Why does that keep appearing every time I switch things in my character sheet?
I just like this idea, like, oh, there's this, girl inside of a room, and she's just there. Then crowbar.
Where did the crowbar come from?
Who cares? It's awesome.
They had it in their backpack. She had it in her backpack. Okay. 13. Yeah, AC is 11.
I would say a crowbar is an essential thing to keep in
It
anyone's
does
backpack.
a D4 strength plus strength. You have 0 strength. Okay, so you crack the window enough to like get your hand through it, not enough to like get it open all the way, but enough to like not have the muffled noise between you and the young elven drow kid that's here.
The drow
Is there an?
drow kid should be with me.
Wait, he's still here?
Okay, I forgot.
Oh, he is still here.
Okay, I forgot to
You
mention.
can see it.
That's my fault. All right, so yeah, you crack open the window enough to get your hand through. You kind of get a better view. There's more. You get a bit. These are zombie creatures. You saw a couple of them kind of muddling about the tunnels when you came down here yourself.
Okay. So I still can't get out yet. Blink, please work. God damn it. I was one off.
One.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah, that's all I do.
Okay. Shatter. No. Farum and Thelis, your passive perceptions are both high enough. and the 26 passive, the 26 perception Garuld hit, hear that window cracking open. It's a small crack. It's not a big crack, but you hear glass, kind of sound of glass crystal kind of falling on the stone floor. Fellis and Ferrum, presumably that young woman you saw. Indeed. Aether is surrounded and he's kind of cursing Setch a little bit, but at the same time he caws with joy because he's a fighter and enjoys these things. He's not gonna do the wind gust thing because he hurt the other people, so he will bonus action disadvantage at the first round. Well, miss, unfortunately. He will just follow through on that one guy with longsword. Okay.
This man has not been hitting the gym very well.
No, yet.
You really need to buff some of those NPCs.
Nah, it's fine.
He has a +3 to his strength. He's just rolling horribly. And you guys are the stars, not the NPCs. So
Don't give him any ideas.
The NPCs don't need to be shit.
Yeah.
They're there for us to laugh at.
No, they're there to turn into nulls.
technically.
As we laugh at them.
That's why we're laughing.
Gotcha.
Well, that happened.
They're haha funny nulls. Not dark scary nulls. Haha funny nulls.
Okay.
They
He's
are
good.
wearing Power Ranger capes, so
That's true. All of them will be wearing individual Power Ranger capes.
No, I'm
And
gonna
they form
put
a
them in
Megazord?
color squads.
What the fuck? No. Undead pink Megazord. Undead
Oh shit.
Megazord.
I have a red squad, blue
Red
squad.
lion head
You hear one of the little trope kill at the top of his lungs and comments, yeah, I got one! I got one! Doesn't realize exactly what happened there, but that's his fault. Role play. Alright. Doors open. Setch sees another coyote man just book it from some random room, going towards the main door.
Etch sees all.
Yep. See, Setch, what happens when you're not here. Setch sees a third. That's just gonna be the name of this episode.
Setch sees.
Etch sees. ...
That spies with his little eye.
You know, when you're by the main door, I guess that's what happens. All right. Setch is surrounded by gnolls. Aether, as a tank, as he should be, is now tanking the other ones as they get distracted by the magic and stuff there. I'm apprehensive to do one of his big spells. But at the same time, I'll just say he does a good old chill touch. See that one. Nope. And one step closer. One step closer. It is. It is. It is. Setch sees a fourth coyote man run from some random room into the main hallway trying to get to the main door. There are now 4 coyote men trying to get through the opening web structure, and they cannot for some reason. Setch just looks back quizzically at this. The gnolls see this as well, but they don't exactly look aggressive, and they're too short to be gnolls themselves. Most of them look something like this. But Mel, you only loosely know that through the weird sort of telepathy you share with your gnolls, I would say. It's not even that. You're just like, you know how a vampire lord knows when their creatures are in danger. You like get that impression that there's potential danger where the rest of those gnolls are. But you have two very odd creatures next to you. One
We'll
you're pretty
react that.
one you're pretty sure is a demon, and you're not sure what this woman is. She's not normal by any means. And after she's been hit, you can see that her body, not her face and arms, nor legs, her body looks like it's starting to like morph into like a mix between snot and jello.
Ew. Okay. Let's stop that from happening
Probably there are
immediately.
better ways to describe that.
You know, when you've had worse Tinder dates.
Ew. That's positively yucky. Okay. I'm gonna I'm a stabber, I guess. I really hope
What
I
it
don't
does,
lose my
stab.
sword. I'm gonna make this a calculated strike and also use channel divinity because I'm afraid.
I'm scared.
Well, I guess not really afraid. What the? Okay, I'm gonna use an inspiration on that.
Woohoo!
Didn't you use a channel divinity for that to not miss?
That's
I'm using.
That's
what?
not how that one. That's not how that one works.
No.
If she was a war cleric, yes, that'd be different. 16, just it's actually.
Yay! I'll rejoice.
Ah.
42 damage.
Holy shnikes. Alright, that's mostly necrotic. Yeah.
Yes, and I should mention, I believe creatures who are resistant to necrotic, that does not apply to me.
Well, they're not.
Oh,
They're not resistant to necrotic anyways because of your blight you did.
Oh,
But nonetheless, with the 42 damage, he takes it, and more of her chest as the necrotic energy like breaks down the transmutation that's happening with her body and skin. You get more of her torso turns to that jello structure. That's
I don't like this.
you're getting the impression she's having trouble looking like a drow now. Like that's not her actual form. So
You're fighting
Um,
a gelatinous cube.
I feel like I'm fighting a
Jeez.
plasmoid.
maybe.
same difference.
If you guys know any of your Loth lore, then I don't know. This particular creature that
No.
are related to drow.
No.
So okay, is that your turn now?
No, that's only one attack. Please. I'm
we've only just begun.
We've only just begun.
Yeah. Do I want to continue? Yeah. Okay.
Chop off its head?
I
20
don't know.
It may have a 23 hits, yes.
Okay, that'll be 34 damage on that.
Okay. Mel,
Yes.
you chop off its head. And then the head like slumps to the ground in like a pussy ooze and like evaporates into nothingness. And then the body itself turns in to this as it falls to the ground and dies.
What the fuck?
I no.
Is
I
this
don't
evil
like
twin?
you.
If you want to roll an Arcana check, you could attempt to figure out what that was.
Okay.
From what you see here,
Mel's not the most
it is
smart.
it is a pretty high DC. You have no idea.
Yeah.
I will say you do know this much. It is a fiend. you do know it's a fiend of some sort. Just based upon the correlations that are happening with this other fiend next to you, it just makes sense.
Yeah, speaking of this other fiend next to me, I'm not so sure that I want to bite that. But I feel like I might have to. I'm just gonna punch it. I don't
Okay.
want to bite it. It seems nasty. For
He's
that
quite a picky
one,
vampire, aren't we?
God,
Okay.
I'm I'm gonna flurry. Try that
Okay, now-
again.
Okay, so then that one you're just flurrying to add more attacks. So it's still in that one, right?
Yes.
All right, they're gonna use their reaction to attack you. Okay, they missed. There was a chance.
Yeah.
A
There
chance.
was a chance.
Every attack I've rolled at Mel in the last 2 sessions has not gone above 12 on the dice. So
Well,
there's
I
that.
took damage at one point. I just immediately regenerated.
So are your fists magical?
You're it's just monk.
At this level, I do not believe they are considered magical weapons.
Okay. So the bludgeoning damage, they take half damage from the bludgeoning.
Oh, if you're 6th level of monk, then they would be.
Okay,
I'm only level 3 monk.
So
Yeah.
the only thing that's necrotic damage is the 5. The rest is bludgeoning.
Yes.
Okay, so they take half damage from the bludgeoning, and
Oh, no. 7 is the 1 plus 6. That is necrotic.
that is necrotic. The rest is bludgeoning. Okay, so that's 7, so 11. Okay, so that's another 5. Okay, okay. That was a little awkward way to do that, but okay. They had resistance to basically all the damage, though. The bludgeoning, because it's not magical, and necrotic, they are a shadow demon.
But that doesn't. Does it apply?
Oh,
No.
that's right. That's right. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, so I'll add another.
Your resistance!
Yes. You and it is. Oh yeah. Okay, so the necrotic's full. The rest is half. All right. So it still doesn't take very much from that hit, which hints towards its otherworldly origin. Okay.
That's
The
disappointing, though.
body of this would actually disappear of the slumpy creature during this. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that was this turn. Okay. So, oh, 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 it's too many things. Okay. It takes her full movement to get to there. Still on the steps. This female drow behind you, Mel, looks at this demon and says, "Hold nothing back. Our soul is promised to you." And she will. Oh, I forgot to do that. That's okay. She will shoot a hand crossbow at Mel.
Hmm.
And I need a con save
Okay.
versus poison, if that matters.
Oh. That's disappointing.
Okay. Well, you didn't fail by 5 or more, which is good. All right, so you are poisoned for 1 hour.
That's gross.
Poison is disadvantage on all attacks and ability check. Okay, and that is their turn. That is that turn. Give me 1 second to fix something.
I just realized all my attacks were supposed to deal 1 additional point of damage, as well as has additional 1 to hit. It didn't matter, but future.
Good for future. If we were fighting a boss, that would matter much more.
Actually, wait, no, it did matter because one of the ghouls was dropped to 1 HP. So I didn't.
That's true.
Fuck. Oh, whatever.
Here, get an inspiration point.
Yay!
All right. Drown over here.
Reading, kids. Learn how to do that.
He got
Reading is for
seen.
nerds.
He's gonna run forward. He's gonna do a run, jump, thingy, jigger, and
But if you
draws. I.
Oof. But if you learn how to read, you can commit tax evasion.
That's very true. That's a good reason to learn to read.
All right. Well, one of your little Trokill buddies falls unconscious to death saves.
Whoops.
You guys are all over the map, so you're not sure where he is.
Well, it's their fault.
We have no idea what's going on down here.
All right. Shadow Demon is going to. I'm gonna give Greed an inspiration point.
Woo!
To give him advantage on his attack. No. He's just not meant to hit Mel.
Thanks for the free inspiration, Bucko.
Yeah.
He only has 1 attack.
Nope, nobody
when he
hits
hits,
me.
it does a lot of damage. Nonetheless. Setch sees. The game.
I just realized my background is all wrong. What the fuck?
It feels like you're reading a children's book where every page starts with such seas.
2 hobos
See,
fighting
a
in a
lot of
back
slaughter.
alley.
So yes, a lot of slaughter.
Setch also sees a recovering drug addict.
Okay.
Who is currently relapsing.
Setch sees domestic abuse.
Setch laughs.
Setch sees Mel having a breakdown.
Setch laughs even harder.
Mel's not having a breakdown this time, guys.
Yeah.
This time.
This time.
I don't know, actually. Forgot to roll a sanity save whenever I got a new null.
Setch sees a pile of poo.
Setch steps on it.
Okay. Well, he falls unconscious. Okay. All right, fellas. The noises from inside are increasing in a way by this point. There's more voices and things involved. So you guys kind of know the idea that I'm hinted with Garuld, that once you get to this point down here with the dead bodies, The only noise you're continuing to hear happens from inside the windows.
And we break through.
You can break a window. You can either pry it open or break it.
I'm breaking it.
They're made of crystal, so they're a little harder to break than just glass.
I smite it.
Is there like,
It's not your turn just yet.
and I
It's Stellis's turn.
can I roll like to see what the I mean, I'm concentrating on a spell actually, so really, in all actuality, I can't do a lot except
No.
maybe use my senses. Like, is there something I can gauge from this situation? Like, what those sounds might be? Like, what we got ourselves into?
Mel, you saw what she was doing.
Yeah.
Those noises are continuing.
So it's
I'll
just
put
those.
it that way. I'll put it that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you generally get that. It's just you're a little further away from it. Yeah.
I'm just hearing a sea of groans, like
Mhm.
painful,
Mhm.
deprived,
I'm making a horde. Okay.
and I'm just
Slowly
sitting.
but
And I'm
surely.
just sitting on Faram's shoulder, like la 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 la.
I picture you using
La 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 la.
I mean, I picture you using Faram's space between his shoulders as like where you're drawing your arcane circle.
Yeah.
And you have like the clay like slumped onto his back, so it's like stuck onto it.
Your whole shoulder's like dirty as fuck. Like la la la.
Just a
la.
pottery
Aaron
table.
doesn't care.
All
I'm
right.
like painting a picture, like la la la, like drawing a picture, like sculpting a thing, drawing a picture.
As funny as it would be to make the robot man all neurotic, he just doesn't care.
I generally you also get the impression with the window you're looking in, fellas, that these rooms here are guarded by more of those weird spider web doors. So you saw what happened with Mel at the front, so you know that you guys could, after breaking the window, access these doors. You're pretty sure, as long as they work the same as the others.
You said that these windows are made out of crystal, right? They're not
Mhm.
made out of.
They're not glass.
Does that
So
make them
they're
stronger, or are they like?
yeah, basically, yeah, they have a little bit of HP rather than glass where it's just like you hit it and it breaks.
Right,
Like,
perfect. We'll call this round 3, and I'll just continue to let Farum break shit. La
okay.
la 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 la.
All right. In the continuous story of Setch Seas,
Such seas.
I'm
these
gonna have to draw a children's book now.
the coyote are confused. They don't know what to do. The doors won't open. They're talking amongst themselves in their native tongue, which Setch has heard before, but it's nothing like Putori, really, in the long run. They start to look towards Setch and the Knolls. Obviously, their conversation debating about do they include Setch with this problem. Aether is not doing so hot. This guy is going to, because of the shit that's gone down just in the last moment and seeing that behind. Let me find my token. This drown here. Cast darkness. Good old Drow favorite. And basically takes up those squares. And he's going to move away because he got kind of messed up. And as I roll opportunity attack. All right. Sarum, what do you do? Great. How do you feel?
Oh, I was fucking muted. Holy fucking shit.
Of course he was.
Okay.
Yeah, deactivate text to speech. Still getting used to deactivating my mic from hand. What was saying? That window over here, right? Can I just flutter by over there with me winged boots? From where I stand right now.
You gotta break through this window first. So I need an attack to break through this window.
Can I just use Misty Step?
No,
Why?
because those windows are not normal windows.
Okay, fine. Fuck you. I'm breaking the window. Oh, that's a net one. I'm using an inspiration for that. Fuck you.
the window hits back.
Oh shit!
Okay, you completely obliterate the window. It only has like 4 HP. You obliterate the window.
Okay, we're going through here. Up to over here, please.
Yeah, 4 HP. Okay, so remove that so you can get through. All right, and then you hop in some sort of weird training room, a bed. The door doesn't immediately open. This door structure here, but eventually you get the impression that the spiders within the web recognize enough of you to say, "Hey, you can pass," and the door kind of opens. And it kind of happens with all but a couple of these. So
Alright. Did that count as like 10, 15 feet, or did I just squeeze through and it was like 5 feet? It was a little unclear with windows.
You got 10 feet to get where you're at now.
Alright, bring the child over, please.
Child, you can follow him. But I'll drag you over this time.
Then we go in diagonally to save up in movement speed. See what's in here. There's a lot of shit in here.
Okay.
And you know what? I guess we're dashing.
As you dash into the room, you get a clearer image. You're pretty sure the you see your Aether friend over here. He's obviously wounded. There's this other drow that ran away from him, wounded. These other drow, their backs are all turned to you as they just let off a volley of hand crossbows to these others. And then looks of surprise as this giant armored thing with a kid casting a weird spell on his back running into the room. A drow kid. So, yeah.
And we just stand there and do nothing and wait if they recognize us as enemies, basically.
Alrighty. Alright. Garuld, you heard the smashing of the window, the awkward jumping through the window as Thelis had to briefly pause.
Uh-huh. Yeah, kind of no matter what. Okay. So I am going to. It's already been like I've kept track of since last session. We are on round 10 right now. So a full minute has passed since we started. So I would be deactivating my giant smite, and I'm going to run over to the broken window, hop through to get to the wall.
It's no longer invisible. It only does a minute.
No, invisible lasts an hour.
Yeah, great.
Nope. Minute, it says in the spell description.
Greater invisibility lasts a minute. That's true. We'll say one more round because I think you did it the round after him.
Well,
True.
it would
True.
end on the round, but anyway.
Okay,
Uh,
well, there you go. Now you just look like a fat drow.
Yay. Well, yeah, because it would have ended on Greed's by the end of Greed's turn, since it's based off of his duration. Anyway, so I have to dash so I can get to there. I make my way through these doors as the fat drow that I am, which would get me to here with my movement.
Okay.
And then I will use Step of the Wind, spending 1 key point to fly all the way up to behind this drow. And I don't look like a fat drow because I'm still a werewolf. So a very
Okay.
hairy drow.
A werewolf. Okay.
A furry drow.
Alright, this thing's in the darkness, can't see. Gonna fly out. No, wait, no, they fell unconscious. Never mind. That's their turn.
Death save, motherfucker.
No, like they drow poison knocked them unconscious.
Ah.
Okay, there's a dwarf. There's not a dwarf. There's these other people behind you running in. This guy's smart enough to realize what's going on. Yeah, your sword's on fire. You have a kid casting a spell on your back.
This is a smart idea.
He's gonna.
It probably just looks like a kid drawing with clay.
Still weird. For the situation that they're in. He moves through friendlies to get to the.
And as he approaches, I say, Combat Unit FR454 reporting for duty. Yes, I just pulled it out of my arse.
Pulled it out of me arse.
Yeah, fella.
Hmm. 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 Yeah, no, we're good. So that's the whole point. No, wrong person. All right. A darkness cloud envelops the room from Bellis and Garul back. And that's his turn.
Nutty to fuck.
Now I wish I took counterspell.
Yes. All right. Letitia, what do you do?
I realize now I have some. Does the window have latches? Or is it just.
It does not, but there's a good space where the crowbar could be pried, which would be a different mechanic than what you're doing. But nonetheless, you also could use it to break the latches on the door, or you could use magic to do so.
This door.
You see, the only magic I have is a 30-foot sphere of acid, and I don't think that's the best play, right?
Just take an acid bath.
You never hurt anybody.
If you were a black dragon, I would say, yeah, you're probably okay. Yeah, firebolt. You could firebolt it.
I
When it
guess,
does
yeah.
fire,
Would firebolt work for a door? I guess so.
his door.
Just make sure to take a step back so you don't get disadvantage.
Rather than like destroying the whole door, if you're like, to me, mine, like trying to incinerate the lock or the what's this? The hinges.
I guess I incinerate the lock then.
You melt the door and then it's stuck. You can't even open it.
That was my thought.
Yeah.
Okay. The door, there's a little bit of a jolt noise as it like cocks off to one side, as the lock heats up bright red, and then I don't know, I'm pretty sure you've disabled the lock enough to where you could shimmy the door open slowly.
I cannot move my token.
I can't move my
Oh,
toga.
there you go. I guess I'm stuck in the wall or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Take 1d10 force damage.
It's not a teleport.
I guess I open the door then,
Okay.
and then I leave.
Take 10d1 force damage.
Okay. As you come out
force.
of, as you open the door, that effect when you heard muffled noise, and then when the door opens and the noise is allowed to escape, and it kind of, attacks your ears almost in some way. You notice a open door down here, and you can see the creeping of the darkness magic from that room seeping out, and you hear commotion and noise from Farum and Thelis. You recognize as the voices of the young boy and the giant that's with him, and then reactions from Drow in there. Lots of undercommon, like shock and surprise, definite combat, and then with your passive perception, you also around the corner up north of you, you hear the end of the Drow conversation with Mel of like the Drow telling the demon hold nothing back, and then there's orders of her kind of yelling up the steps. So what do you want to do? Still got some movement, or do you stay there?
I guess I'm curious to see what's happening up north, so I'm gonna go do that. Oh, wow, he's right there.
Just around the corner.
Hmm. What kind of funny things do I have?
Well, you see, I have this flower that squirts baking soda in people's eyes.
I do have.
How
That
does
sounds
one
cruel.
squirt baking soda?
Provide.
You ever seen Nacho Libre? Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, I can also do push-ups without using my hand, so.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen
In-
the or Jack Black movies?
I am the Zohan.
It just kicked me. Was that your foot?
hmm.
Don't mess with Zohan.
I'm
Well-
gonna hit him with one of these.
Smell it. Now smell it. Now smell
I take it.
it.
I assume you're quicken spelling.
I am, yes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, screw it. Yeah, I'm hitting him with this. Wow, I rolled garbage on that.
Eight. Not okay. That is Dissonant Whispers. Wisdom save. They
He fails.
fail. Okay, so they take the 19 psychic damage, and then they have to use their reaction to move away. So let's double check to make sure they're not resistant. Alright, take the full damage. Mel, this drow runs back up the stairs.
Rude.
You get opportunity
Alright.
attack if you still have your reaction, though.
I do. Good thing I didn't use it already. Damn. 16.
16 will just miss.
Damn it, I'm gonna use an inspo.
Out of sheer spite.
I wanted to hit.
Oh.
Fuck! Why does
You know what? Take
Roll20
one of mine.
hate
Hit
me? I
again.
can't roll
Hit
above
again.
a 10.
Well, there's that.
No, seriously, take one of mine and hit again.
Okay, yeah, and then I gotta take away those sorcery points. And then I guess with my remaining 10 feet of movement, I just walk out.
You okay?
Hi.
Mel, you see. I don't know if you want to describe Letitia's character again because it's been a minute.
It
But
doesn't matter. I'm gone. I'm in the ethereal plane now.
you see someone starting to walk and just turn into this etherealness as they come into the hallway and disappear.
Mel just looks over, just like, fuck, guess I gotta deal with that mage later.
Has no idea what's going on. I love it. Okay. Aether is going to get out of the darkness. And he's seen the other two that he recognizes. He just charges forward and is going to, as he charged forward, shoot at the one closest. And then he will stab him. Miss the guy next to him. But Aether finally gets a kill.
Yay!
Was okay. Oh, yep, death save. Pass.
Ass.
Mash.
Ass.
Azzy. Okay. These are technically descendants of Sky's character. So
Whoops.
technically.
Well, sorry, Sky. We're ruining your legacy. We just shat all over it.
Not we. Seth.
Uh,
Seth
I'm not
wanted
gonna.
to.
I'm not gonna deny this. Okay, I'm not gonna deny this. Not
Seth
at all.
wanted to make a children's book called Setch Seas, and this is the result.
It's gonna be the most amazing and demented children's book ever.
Every page
It's like
needs to be
Dr. Seuss,
so.
but on crack.
Every page needs to be so random. It's just like.
Setch Seas, two mutant pigs having a boxing match.
It's only gonna be things that Seth has actually said in this episode.
Okay, so Seth sees two pigs having a boxing.
No.
Fetch sees now these guys going to the door, confused, wanting to leave, but don't know how. Okay. There's that. Don't know how. Now Setch sees
He sees himself.
surrounded by gnolls, but then he sees more drow over there. He easily can shoot them from there. I'm not going to.
Private security.
I'm not going to complicate things. Do a good old chill touch.
Sure, you guys don't need anything to a fireball.
He will reroll that with an inspiration that I will give to Corsair. Ooh, good damage. Such snipes one of the drow next to you all that are there. Okay. Now,
Fetch sees an entire criminal organization running a drug ring, planning domestic terrorism.
will be fine.
He decides not to do anything about it because it doesn't concern him. Fetch sees P.O. drunk on the tavern floor.
That's normal. All right. Now you guys see a very austere, astute drow man come in very bright chainmail that glints off what little light is in the room. Looks at everyone very sternly, barks out orders in Undercommon, using a bonus action. He will do battle command. It whispered.
No.
Roll20's keeping your secrets for you.
Which will be to this guy to attack. Brandon? No, we'll go to Farron first. They don't see Brandon just yet. But Brandon, you're making yourself a Farron a mess.
Yep.
Nonetheless. Setch sees coyotes scrambling to escape the webs. That's a good one. Good imagery. All right, Mel. There's a shadow demon. The other one ran away for some inexplicable reason right before an ethereal mage disappeared before your eyes. I don't know. What do you want to do?
Well, I heal 10 hit points.
You can just do that?
Yep.
That's not.
Vampire baby.
Can't do it all the time.
Only some of the time is it different.
You can't.
What do you mean? There's no restrictions to it unless the usual vampire stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, and then I am still poisoned.
You are.
Gross.
Grody.
So I'm going to
Step anyway?
trying to decide if I should stab or cast Lesser Restoration on myself. I'll just stab at disadvantage, I guess. Burn that one.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah. Can you use this on reaction?
And a 2.
Seems like we only get crits against Windows
Cool.
today.
Great. This is nice. Still don't want to bite him though, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud on myself. Just for more damage later. And that is my turn.
Your turny.
Woo.
She walks back down the stairs, angry, confused, like what the fuck just happened? The sees Mel.
Make up your mind, woman.
Make up your fucking mind, will you?
Your mind, it is not made up. Do so.
All your minds belong to us.
All
Come on, do you want to be a null or not? If you want to, come here.
Come here. Let me just bite you. Let me
Just
let me
a
just
little nibble.
let me just sink my teeth on into your skin. You'll be okay. We got great
Okay.
benefits on the
I
null
just
army.
had to read an ability that was slightly
They ain't
confusing.
even got dental.
Okay, so she comes down the stairs, and it's 5Q. Okay, and she behind you, Mel. I'm gonna mark it with some dots so I can see it. Creates this globe of darkness that separates you from your knoll behind you.
That's so rude.
And then that takes the okay, so then and yeah, I guess if Letitia was she could see Letitia, she'd move, but she's not gonna move. She'll stay there. And what's unoccupied space? Okay. No. She will use her bonus action to shadow step into the darkness. Which looks great.
I dislike her.
And that is her turn. He's gonna stay there. Hmm. Yeah. Why wouldn't he? Like honestly. He kills the trophy.
No.
What? Unacceptable!
My commission employees.
Are you a damn what the fuck?
Okay, Shadow Demon is going to
Let me guess.
miss.
Attack me?
We'll see if it hits.
Are they
Um,
ruthless shadow demons, or does he have a clone or something?
The 21 and 23 hit.
No, that's from the thing that killed your Troco buddy. The
Oh.
claws are the only thing coming at you, and that's a 7.
Oh. I was confused.
So there's
He
that
only has
happening.
one attack?
Yep.
Come on. Why won't you hit me?
The Shadow Demons are specifically designed just to waste time. It's just
That's
like
rude.
fight me while this other thing that does more damage kills you. Nonetheless,
Look at me.
all right. These three. This drow is gonna turn around. This drow is gonna turn around. And one drow is gonna attack Ferrum. One drow is gonna attack Garuld.
Yeah, I think they both miss.
No, I hit Garuld,
Just barely.
but I missed the other one. The other one is gonna attack a good Avis friend. He clangs off a shield. I think that's all of those drow.
So this
Oh,
guy below me, is that a guy or is it just a darkness token thing?
there's a guy there.
Okay, good.
He's just in the darkness.
Darkness.
Okay. Thelis, you here? You're muted. Brandon.
Child, answer.
Child is here. Kind of.
You, your robot friend has brought you in to meet some more drow friends. Do you break concentration to do something about the drow friends?
Oh shit, man.
Don't. I got this.
You do you. You're technically in darkness right now, so you know they're there, but you're in darkness. So
I know they're there, but I'm in darkness.
One of them just cast magical darkness.
Fuck, bro. No, I'm gonna keep doing my thing.
Just keep on, keep it on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it on.
Okay.
Is it like round 4 now? Round 4 fine.
Round 4.
Yes.
Round 4.
Round 4, perfect. Let's go.
Just
Round
6.
4 for child.
Oh shit.
Just 6 more rounds.
Yeah, let's go. 6 more rounds or immediately after combat ends.
So like 2 more sessions.
Yeah.
Really want to finish it all at this session, Phil, because I kind of want to go back to my Badger Man.
Oh.
Aether is hit pretty hard by one of them. All right, spare him.
Yeah, how tall is the ceiling? So can I just... I still have my boots active. Can I just fly above?
Yeah, barely.
Good, good. Give me an up attack from the guy in the darkness.
Okay. He chooses not to, but that's okay.
Oh, even better. Then I'm going to become anime and steal and strike all the fuckers around me.
Okay.
Starting with this fella here, of course.
All right. Spell attack first.
Just the damage first. Okay, well, I need to set this up. Don't know why it didn't.
It's not good.
Make melee against each target.
Alright, that's a 26. The damage was already rolled up there.
All right. Well, who's your first one?
This fella. And the dueling doesn't apply for this. I need to remember to turn off modifiers. So 31 force damage.
Okay.
And 4 more times against this guy, this guy, this guy, and provided he's not already dead, this guy.
That guy's alive.
Alright, then I start with this scary looking guy up here. That's an 18.
Just misses.
Shame. Then for the other 3 fellas. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
See, dude, I'm chilling. Fucking good. I'm just gonna sit here.
That
And
was
make my little
42.
clay models.
I rolled almost max damage. Oh, good God. All right. Well, the 3 Drow cadets lived a brave and short life.
Isn't darkness concentration?
Yeah. So one guy, he took the first. He has to make a DC 15 concentration check.
Come on, fail it, you bastard.
Oof.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So no more darkness.
I
Dude,
wish I had my fighter level set so I could action search, but alas. I'm just going back here. Give me another up attack from this fella.
Yeah, he's definitely good.
Hit,
Cool.
surprisingly enough. So that's 8. I've got resistance to poison, so that's 4.
Yep.
12.
All right, Garold. What do you do?
Well, this fuck seems annoying. So, I am gonna have to step forward. Unless, yeah, Ferrum, I'm probably gonna end up pushing you out of the way, but I'm going to activate another giant's might to grow in size to large.
Alright, I'm going over here. And the child is still with me, by the way. Child, remember to move.
And that is my bonus action. And then for my action, I will utilize my reach against the drow He just looks more of a piece of shit. And go for 3 claws. I probably no, yeah, since I'm not invisible anymore. That second one, I'm just gonna say I use an inspiration to get the crit.
Smart.
Okay. They hit.
So that's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Ugh.
The second attack kills him.
Yay! If the second attack kills him, then I'll divert it to this guy.
Oh yeah, 20.
And yeah,
I'm just happy I got to steal one strike so soon.
Okay. So
and yeah, my turn will end, and with the end of this round, my Eldritch tattoo goes dormant.
Not the Eldritch Tattoo.
So my reach is back to whatever it would be as a large creature.
All 3 attacks are going towards. Yeah. The bigger target.
No, hit me.
He's gonna use his. No, you have a big shield.
Giant
Hit
wolf.
me.
Giant wolf drow. You know what? Fine, he can have the crit. Whatever.
You can have the crit. Okay, that's
Is
25.
Is this magical damage?
No.
Then I have resistance against it.
Okay. All right, 25 from the crit, so 12, and then 10 more from the other 2.
What even is that image from the Echo Knight? I can't recognize it. It looks kind of dragony.
I don't know. I found something that, like, I don't remember what I searched for 100% on this.
And for some reason, it looks Dark Soulsy.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. All right, Latish, you're in the ethereal plane.
Not anymore. Because I come back in on the start of my turn.
No, thank you for the reminder. So, reappear. You see Mel's character engage with this. She's enshrouded in darkness, so you don't technically see her nor the zombie behind her. Now
Do you
that
require
that other
assistance?
darkness disappeared, but the small darkness is still there.
Do you require assistance?
Are you asking me or the drow?
You.
You who look like a drow.
Wait, oh, does she also look like a drow?
She
God damn it.
looks like a
They
drow.
all look like
So
Drow.
it looks like an infighting's going on right now, I guess.
That's
Mel
the
looks
second
at
time
herself.
we've
Oh
fought
shit!
Drow is Drow, looking like Drow.
I mean, me like the good person, or that drow in the shadows, or this demon.
Good person? What?
Wait, there's
We're
a drow
good?
behind you.
Wait. Since when are we good persons?
I'm a good person.
Since when?
Yeah, fucking right.
You know what? I think there's more issues in other rooms. I think I got these 2.
You just don't want us to see your fucking nose.
Okay, but before I go, and then I'm going to cast Hold Monster on the demon.
Ooh.
Oh, I accidentally clicked the wrong tab.
Sorry. I need to run to get some water real quick while you guys discuss. Shadow Demon Wisdom Save versus Enchantment. Okay, doesn't have advantage for any reason. Wisdom save. Oh, your DC is 19, right?
19, yeah.
Ah, just
Get fucked.
get fuckity fucked. Okay. All right. So he is paralyzed
Much
for
appreciated.
1 minute. Okay, that's awesome. I'll put that one on.
Yeah.
Hey, Setch sees he showed up.
I am so sorry. I forgot to set an alarm, so I slept in like.
Ha! So
That
Jenny was
happens.
right. He was asleep.
We called it. It's all good,
Called
man.
it.
Classic.
We are making it a
Um,
children's book named Setch sees.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
talking about what you see. That's all. Such
You've seen Setch has seen a lot. As you just happen to be in the rooms at the right time to see these things, and no one else is there, and I was like, "Well, I'm just going to describe to everyone else what Setch sees."
I'm
It's
making a
good, Zach.
book. It will be a glorious children's coloring book.
But nonetheless, since you're here, quick recap. We've gone through 5 rounds or so, of combat in this chaos that has been created here.
Oh Jesus Christ! I slept in last.
The drow that were running down the hallway, one of them didn't believe you. They began attacking you. You were aided by the bird people that are in your group. It allowed you to disengage. You had to use a shield spell in the process of that. With some of the attacks coming before you could disengage. And then you go into this other room, and then you've just been sniping in this other room through the doorway with chill touch, is what I've been doing, surrounded by Mel's nulls as they make a flesh field around you. There's combat happening in the rooms around you by Mel and the others. Recently, Garuld and Aram joined in the last 2 rounds. During all this, there are these, I should say, there are these 5 coyote men that are trying to escape, that are just banking on the fact that you're ignoring them, and they're going to ignore you. They just don't really want to be here. It's the general impression that you get from them. That's part of the what you saw during them, is each one came out over 5 rounds. Just, oh, such, sees another coyote man. But yeah, you still have seeming up, of course. You can kind of see from your current position through the doorway one of the drows still that's in the process of trying not to die.
It's still only the 5th turn this session. Don't worry.
Yeah, they love you. It's a big combat. This floor, you guys kind of activated the whole floor at the same time, so you know.
It was
uh,
just so funny. Garud is on a
and
fucking rampage, and we're just walking in
yeah,
his wake.
yes, basically. Meanwhile, while they were on the outskirts, through one of the windows, they saw Corsair's character, who was locked in a room by themselves, and they've been slowly breaking out, and now they just paralyzed the demon that Mel's been fighting for a few rounds. Yeah, I
Nice.
think that's the general gist of it. So we just did Letitia's round with her action. Is there anything? Are you done with your turn, Letitia? Corsair.
Who's muted?
Oh, I muted myself. Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to do this to I forgot your character's name already.
Mel.
Mel. Yeah.
Mel?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then you're just gonna hear in your mind, I shall go assist the others now. Please let me know if you need assistance, and then she leaves.
We're always talking in my head.
15,
Well, now
20,
the demon's
25.
probably screaming at you, and then Letitia, the demon's probably also screaming at you in telepathy too.
Sure, Mel said.
Let me move. Let me move. Okay. Come to that door, and you can see the robot and the young drow on his back through the doorway there.
Yeah, that was all my movements, and then let me see. Okay, I blinked again.
Sweet. To disappear into the ethereal realm. All right, cool. Aether is going to step between this drow and the little Trokill man. And before he steps, he shoots a poison dart, which the guy just knocks away with his sword. The drow does, and then he'll go for 2 attacks. Where's the drow? And the drow. Does he have a reaction? He does. So the drow parries the first one, the 20, and then the 21 will hit. And spider finally sees their friend on the ground, is gonna spend their action to wake up their friend. And Mel, I would like you to. You can either roll an intimidation check with disadvantage or a D100. Your choice.
Hmm.
Not the D100.
I love
least I'm
D100s.
At least it's not like a D like 36 or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a T-37, you know.
I'm not trying to determine what race that is.
When a D37 comes out, you know you're in for a wild ride.
Yikes. Rolled a 26 on a D100.
Well, there we go. You hear. Do you speak Undercommon?
Mm-hmm.
Right. A voice muttering a prayer to Lulth, asking for sight beyond sight and strength to vanquish her enemies. Interspersed between this chant, this prayer, a whipping sound, like someone cracking a whip as they slowly walk down the stairs, coming to where the other one just was at the bottom of the steps.
You kidding me? How many people do you have up there?
She smiles. Enough. And she raises her crazed whip implement and attacks twice.
That sounds neither precise nor accurate. I'll allow it.
You'll allow it.
No response.
Okay, so this is like these are made from mind flare tentacles. This whip is.
Rude.
Because
That's
of course they
cool
are.
though.
So yeah, that's why it does the extra piercing poison damage. So
This is an extra fuck you to Jenny. They've made real mind flare tentacles.
all right.
Get fucking tentacles.
Wait. I'm gonna use my reaction to cruel riposte. Please.
Okay.
And I shall attack.
Ow.
Fuck! I'm using an inspiration. What the hell?
Take my inspiration for that.
Aw,
Used
thank
enough.
you.
Okay.
Fucking
Whoa.
finally, dude.
That's only 4 times better. Okay, 27. It's wait.
33.
That's actually 8 times better, Seth.
Holy shit.
I'm not a math teacher.
32 damage.
32. Thank you.
Seth, I have a proposition for you.
What?
If I spend 4 inspiration, can we say that the last meal that the drow in the whole compound have had gave them the shits that's only triggering right now?
Ooh.
To what ends? Is the one.
That's an inspiration and a half. Fuck it out.
You know, to the
You know
end of making it easier to hit them and harder for them to hit back.
Can I use an additional 2 inspiration to make them
Okay.
all keel over and go prone?
Okay. I would like you, if you want to spend the inspiration, you can spend the inspiration. Roll me a D100 that you cannot re-roll to see how many drow are affected immediately.
41.
Oh my god.
Okay. So let me zoom out so I can see more of what's going on. And
They all went to Taco Bell before.
it's like all every third one. So 1, 2, 1.
Like now they just have the shits out of nowhere. They're just shitting themselves real bad. And you know it's those wet shits too. It's just
Thank
completely.
you.
I don't know. It's not the dry shit. It's wet as fuck. They
You
had
could have
spikes
said
before.
anything. You could have said
it's-
any sort of disadvantage.
So is it
Yeah,
just
and we
all
chose
water?
that, so deal with it.
It's just all water.
Oh, what? You know, water, maybe a
Oh,
little bit of blood, a little bit of blood too, maybe.
A lot of blood, a lot of blood.
I'm dying from my ass. Okay, so we will say this happens right at Setch's turn, beginning of Setch's turn.
Perfect.
At the beginning of
sees the drones are all shitting
beginning
themselves.
of the Setch's turn, I will add to the amount of people that are sick. To add
Oh,
to the
God.
imagery of the current expenditure of 5 inspiration to make this happen. The only person that currently sees the effects of this, well, not sees, more like hears and then smells relatively quickly. Mel, the drow that's in the darkness, loses her concentration as she starts to retch uncontrollably.
Is she in darkness any longer?
No, she lost her concentration. I just need to get rid of it.
Is she retching on me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Keep in
have
mind,
no
I do
riz.
have advantage on dex saves.
No, you're good. I rolled this on the d20. Okay, so yeah, that you guys, yeah, yeah. There we go. Inspiration. Oh, I love you. And hate you all at the same time. But now I have a lot of inspiration, so I'm gonna spend it on this next guy's turn. Nonetheless, Setch, what do you want to do here?
So
And
these
what do you
guys,
see?
they're just running away. They're not like attacking me.
They're trying to get out, but they can't. The doors will not open for them. So for the moment, I'm taking them off of initiative because there's no aggression happening towards them, and it doesn't look like they want to fight you either. You have 5 zombies surrounding you, and you look
Yeah.
like a drow, but you look back at them and you're not attacking them. They're just kind of like waiting to see what happens by this point, because they're obviously the impression that anyone is getting here, what the drow are saying in Undercommon that Mel is getting, they believe a coup's happening right now. They're not exactly sure they haven't figured out that this is an independent operation from another house. They assume this is an
Yeah.
inner conflict thing because you
Setch,
guys
Setch.
all look drow, basically.
Use fireball.
Well, yeah, I'm just thinking, what would Setch do? And I'm pretty sure Setch would just fucking kill them because it's like, just in
He-
case. Like,
okay, sanity check is all. You got a sanity save in your future. Is all I'm saying.
yeah, that's fine. But I'm casting
yes.
fireball because that's what Setch would do.
Fetch
All right.
sees corpses. Future
Classic.
corpses.
Such sees
Classic.
red.
Classic murder approach.
All right, I will roll those deck
The
saves.
classic murder approach from this group. Oh, this thing is accosting me. I'll just kill it. No big deal.
Well, it's like
Oh.
if they run, they could tell people fucking.
And
There's a
I am
They were
roadblock.
not
evil
gonna. I am
before.
not gonna waste inspiration on these guys. Just
They
There's
were
a
so
evil
roadblock.
before, so why wouldn't they be evil now?
There's a roadblock. Let me just kill that real quick.
Is there some like petty thief trying to mug me? Meteor
the
sword.
mailman saw. Let me kill him too.
All right, first one got a 21.
Media swarm, I take us both down.
31. Oh, it still kills him.
You charge me more for a sword? Disintegrate.
This sword is
Okay.
What
But only the sword, out of spite.
Fetch. The three closest to the door are literally incinerated. There is nothing left of them.
What about this one?
This one, he passed his save. He technically has. I'm gonna put him on the opportunity to die. To stay alive, that is. This one, he failed to save. He had the most HP, obviously, of all them. He still stands and he screams in anguished pain.
That's
and at his friends just being brutally destroyed, and he rolls initiative.
Wait,
Um,
I'm gonna quicken spell a frostbolt for him. So
Let me
might
just put you out.
die here.
Yep, mailman
Yeah,
saw.
I'll
Gotta
just
kill
put
him
his
too.
misery. Yeah.
okay,
Whoops, there's witnesses.
and
Let me
I
just
would
kill him.
like, I would like a sanity save for this. A 16 will miss.
Oh,
Oh,
Energy save, as if that is the first time we've killed a bunch.
The war crime spell.
4 times.
do I pass my sanity save?
What is your sanity?
My sanity is 13.
You just failed.
Oof.
Oh, I'll re-roll.
You have to beat your score.
Yay.
Oh, cool.
Holy fuck.
Okay, you just barely beat it. You're like,
It
oh,
would have
that's
been
fine.
ridiculously awkward if you failed that because you did that earlier. Seth did that for you earlier, where he like
Wait,
rolled
what
something.
sanity save earlier?
No, he
Wait,
rolled
wait,
you,
hold the
he
fuck
rolled
up.
you a save, and then he rolled the exact same save after rolling.
We only have to beat our score. Would have passed all my sanity saves.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
I think there's a baseline, isn't there?
Okay. Well, the cold damage misses. But nonetheless. Okay. Here
And then
is.
oh, sorry.
Is that your turn?
I was trying to
Okay,
move back around here,
Okay.
and I'm done.
But your meat shield.
There's Setch.
There's
That's
Setch.
fine.
I can see
Okay.
Setch now.
Yeah,
Setch
finally.
that means Setch can see you.
Setch sees
Oh, no.
this.
Okay. Well, he's going
You're
to.
still invisible.
Oh, did a child witness my murder spree? I cast wish to make sure they were never born.
No, just use a gate spell and fill him to the 9 health.
Turn him into a slug.
Right. The guy that you just murdered all his friends and right in front of him runs just behind you and then throws 3 darts at you.
Uh,
2 of them hits?
yeah, they all hit.
Cute.
Yeah, 2 of them do hit, yeah.
Alright, so
11.
11 piercing. There's a lot going on right now.
People
And
out
this
here.
guy. Now I gotta close some sheets.
I can smell the shit on him.
Oh my
It's
god.
not such his turn yet. Again. All right. So not just yet. Okay. So he is going to draw his.
We only have to wait for my turn to make him shit himself.
Draw his scimitar in one hand, and then in his opposite hand, he draws a gun of some sort. And then he's going to attack
Oh
Peter
shit!
twice.
Ooh. I'm glad I'm not getting
Ooh.
hit by that.
13 minus 2, that's 11. And then, ooh, damn. 19 minus 24. Okay, and then his third attack, he will shoot the dwarf. It's your big. Okay, 28 to hit Garold and this is magical.
Ah.
So 8 piercing damage.
Oh no! 8 piercing damage. Whatever will I do?
Okay, and then
Heal over and die.
Maybe.
bonus action, he commands the guy next to you to attack the same target. Minus D4. 20 to hit Garold.
It hits.
Not magical.
So with how much?
So if you have resistance, that's 7.
7. Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, Mel.
I'm getting dangerously close to going to my berserk range.
Oh yeah, the fucking lichen blood hunter thing.
Well,
You got a paralyzed one, someone throwing up, and then a lady you've stabbed a couple times, and she looks like her nose is broken.
okay. Okay. Um, with that lady throwing up and the thing paralyzed, I'm gonna take this opportunity to cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
Okie dokie. You're no longer poisoned.
Yay. And then as bonus action, I really do think that the lady on the stairs should be afraid of me.
She's
So,
probably a little too zealous to understand the situation she's in.
Ooh.
we'll see.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Now, yeah. It's just like, as is. With that involved, wisdom save. Okay. Okay.
That does not make the save.
Oof.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. Yes.
Okay.
What is a blood fury boon? How do I get one of those?
You want me to bite you?
No, I'm good.
You can be a vampire too. Come here.
You can do
Be a
that,
vampire?
or maybe go eat part of the Tarrasque heart.
You know what? That would be
Have
such a strike thing to
have
do.
the fifth
Gimme.
house give you a weird serum that turns you into a parcel ghoul.
You can be a part of my court. Come here.
Oh no. We don't need to have
Fuck,
another
as
hard
well.
storyline.
Come here.
Okay, Mel.
Come
There
Can
is
Fae even be turned into vampires? I don't think they can.
okay.
We can find
Oh
out.
yeah, are Fae immune to vampirism?
Well, I think
Not
this
until you find
lady
out.
is going to throw up one more time.
Because they're not humanoid. They're deemed Fae.
Missing Mel, unfortunately. And then they disengage and run upstairs.
Forward!
Like this is just too much. They
So
give
mean.
some sort of garbled undercommon thing to the shadow demon, not fully understanding that it's like frozen right now because they started throwing up around the same time that happened.
What did she say? What's the garbled?
Kill her. Simple things. Her brain is trying not to like come out of her throat.
Fair enough.
Rip the neurocortex out of her ass.
Okay,
Oh.
Stop what you do in cortex lies!
they're gonna wait there. They're gonna wait there. This guy is up. Ooh, no, he was the one that did that. Does he? Does he? I think he does. Sees the aftermath of what Setch did. Oh my god, man.
Is
Just
that a
the
drow?
destruction.
Ash piles.
Pulls
And
out
he-
a gun
Does he
off
see
his
the darts
back.
be thrown at me too?
Yeah. But he's confused on what to do right now. So he's gonna roll a wisdom check.
Oops.
Fails the wisdom check. Who is the bigger threat right now?
Well, I'm just a drow who's being assailant by this fiend over here.
He shoots the coyote man
Yeah.
Cool.
in the back. And coyote man takes 6 points of damage. He reloads because he can do that with this one.
I love how Setch is just causing mutiny.
Shoots again.
Mutiny.
Okay. All right. Shadow demon is paralyzed. Doesn't do anything. Does it get a save? No. Old monster. Does it get a save at the end of this turn?
Hold
back up.
monster.
At the end of each turn, another wisdom save. Okay. So wisdom save.
Get fucked.
All right. So he's still all right. Fellas, you still making a baby?
Don't say that to the child!
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's messed up, man!
Yeah, child, you making a baby?
Why is sculpting
Stop!
a creature? I don't know.
Shit.
The funniest thing is I can still hear within 30 feet of me when I'm in the Imperial plane.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh shit.
Something like
Child,
that. Okay.
answer.
Yeah, I'm still making a friend. You know how it is, because apparently everybody in this party doesn't just want. I just want fucking companionship, and nobody wants to be my friend because I'm a child.
What do you mean? I'm carrying you around to keep you out of danger. What are you doing?
You have dragged him into danger. What the fuck?
You're constantly telling me to stop
But
talking.
nobody attacks the child because they think it's just a little drow child who got lost, and the metal man doesn't even notice it. It makes sense.
No, it
That
doesn't.
child is having an existential crisis right now.
I just want to express my friendship for everyone and just tell everyone that I want to make friends because I'm a child. But no, I guess I'm just gonna make my own friends.
You're a child, so you don't
I'm
know
not
how
gonna
to
be. I'm not gonna be idealically like flawed later in life or anything like that. Just some bad choices. I'm probably gonna become a lich later in life. Fucking who knows? Like I don't
That
know.
sounds like a him problem.
Yeah, it sounds
We
like
have a lot of.
it sounds
we
like
had
a
a lot of
later
talking
Tellus
to do in the
problem.
next
But at the
session.
current moment, yeah, I'm just making a friend.
I told
We
you
have a
this
lot of
is
talking
Horde
to do next session.
2.0.
I'm putting horns on it and shit now. Yeah. Trying to make it look as cool as possible.
Anyway, let me smite the guy in front of me.
That's
And before I use my bonus action, I know I can use my shield as a bonus action attack when I have Tavern Brawler proficiency and all. But can I use it without proficiency and still use it as an improvised weapon?
Sure. You just don't get proficiency mod.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Before I do that, let me hit him with a Searing Bastard Sword.
Oof.
This guy right here.
Okay.
He has been hit.
Don't even gotta ask if that hits. That hits.
You know what?
Is he
You
dead
know
yet?
what? You know what? You know
Yeah.
what? He had exactly 23 health left.
Oh shit!
Perfect. Then I'm hitting this guy now.
Oh,
You know
shit.
what? Before you can even hit, he disappears.
Because it's a clone.
Oh yeah, true. It's an Econite. Then this guy right here is an enemy, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Hit him.
Oh,
Aram, you're gonna get blood all over my golem.
29.
That's 21.
21.
21.
Oh,
Is he dead yet?
No. This
That's
guy
too
hasn't.
bad. Then I'm,
This guy hasn't been hit yet.
then I'm putting a 3rd level Divine Smite on it. I think that's 48, right?
3rd level is 40. Okay. He takes it. I'm gonna refresh because I got lots of sheets open. Okay, yeah, he's still standing.
Okay, then. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a Mass Healing Word at 4th level. On myself, the Avian here, and Gerult.
Neat.
Right. Avian gets plus 12.
wait, I didn't get healing word.
Bro.
Yeah, I can use you too for that. If you need healing, you can get healing.
I didn't need healing.
Okay, then take 12.
Heal me!
I am I'm a squishy boy.
I am the squish.
So I want to say, in the last moment before I realizes Sedge is standing there and has been hurt, he's like, he extends his spell to you and says, "Mage, take healing."
I'm not a mage. Thank you for the healing.
Irrelevant. Magic is magic.
Oh, actually, mage is just a relative term for people that cast magic, just so you know.
The child is correct.
Ellis, we're not friends.
Apparently not.
Oh,
I don't want to be your friend. All you guys stink. Smell bad.
Sees Ellis getting.
Child, you are my friend.
All right, Farum, is that your turn?
I did about all I could do, so yes, that's my turn.
All right,
Seth, I hope you
girl.
understand every time you say that phrase, it adds like 20 minutes to this project.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Yeah, for real.
Setch sees a rage dwarf disguised
Werewolf.
as a drow
I
Raged
swear.
werewolf dwarf.
Raged werewolf dwarf drofing.
running down the hallway, stomping over corpses. And
He's
drow.
fucking big.
Okay, nonetheless, what are you
He
doing?
was on such a
Oh.
fucking rampage, it was ridiculous.
Do we say just because I'm large that I have reach of like just 10 feet? Just because I'm like so fucking huge? Or
You can occupy a friendly square for a time, or Aether can move forward.
yeah, just push the bird out of the way. Who gives a fuck about him? He's just a bird. Awesome. So I am going to then utilize gonna claw this drow of a man, turning my damage into fire. 17, that's the lowest I've rolled.
That misses.
Wow.
25 does not.
Yay. Okay. And I'm also it doesn't even say whether this is an action or bonus action. I'll just put it in chat. I will activate my fire rune. Needs to make a DC 16 strength save. And he will also take an additional 2d6 of fire damage. And since he failed, he is restrained for 1 minute. And then for my bonus,
That's some top fuckery. Okay.
yeah. And then since it doesn't say it takes a bonus action, I will activate Flurry of Blows with a key point to claw at him 2 more times.
Advantage because he's restrained.
Ah, yes. Well, let's just say that's one of the attacks, so 25. And then 29. Whop. And
Ow.
whop.
Ow.
Perishes.
Okay. That's your turn, yeah?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. You woke your buddy up. There's that guy there. They're just gonna do that and say call it enough because there's just a lot going on with them right now. Letitia,
Loop.
what do you want to do? Like that hallway just had like fire and darkness and roaring and
Well,
Bullshit.
when I get out of blink, I can choose to reappear within 10 feet of where I originally blinked out. So I'm just gonna
Oh, sweet.
go here.
Okay, you reappear. Yeah, all right.
And yeah, a woman jump scare.
Oh god, a woman.
Oh no, a woman? What?
This guy looks like he has like fire chains wrapped around him, wheezing and wriggling near death's door.
That is a lot of people. I don't think I can get a firebolt through there.
There's a chance I will give him partial cover because there's people in the way, but not full cover.
He is
So you have to roll
restrained.
high. Yeah, and he is
Actually-
restrained, so you do have advantage.
Actually, I could also just dissonant whispers him again, but he's restrained, so I can't run away.
He can mentally run away and check out.
You can zone out and not zone back in again.
I will put it this way. No matter what you do, it'll probably be the end of him unless he rolls really well or you miss.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. I'll just try and firebolt him.
All right, you have advantage.
Yes, I do.
21 hits. So you need a 20. 18 is more than enough. Headshot, firebolt right through the eye. He falls down. He didn't even get to do half of his cool shit, guys.
That's what happens
Too
when you
bad.
step to the big boys who have
You
fire.
know, that's very true. All right, Letitia, that was your action. What else do you want to do?
5. I guess I just move up here
Okay.
and let me see. Okay, I do not blink out, so I stay there. This is awkward.
I can't attack, but you doing that, Garulv would raise a claw right to your face. You're not drow, but even still, there's now a giant drow claw hand. What would the hands even look like? Would they just be like really extended?
I think they just look like hands.
twiggly? Yeah, but the fingers would have to be longer to encapsulate the claws.
No,
So-
I think it's like hands.
That'd be creepy.
I think it looks like you've just been slapping people to their demise for the last hour and a half.
Well, Garul will say,
Gesundheit.
I could ask the same of you.
Not playing these games. Answer the question before I rip your throat out. Are you with the drow or not?
Does she look
No.
like a drow to you?
The drow take on many allies. I will not lower my guard.
Would you like a drink?
It sounds like he could use one.
Yeah, but he's not going to take it. He's also really grumpy, but you know.
I know how to make a really good cocktail.
right now.
This weird drow with wings flies away and goes over to Mel, and this conversation. Aether takes his turn. Letitia, is that your turn?
Yes.
These two. He's going to. He went this way. I said go this way. No, he's dead. Fuck.
That was a weak fuck. Like, fuck. Damn it! Who's gonna tell mom now?
Okay, this drow lady
Hit me.
is going to
Come on.
not. Seeing a
Come
drow with
on.
wings, what you just happened there? He disengages and goes upstairs.
You know, I'm going back to sleep. Fuck this shit.
You know,
Fucking
and
cowards.
well, yeah, they're not going to deny that. All right, Setch. All right, where's Drow? I need to mark some Drow.
Yeah.
All right,
More Taco Bell diarrhea.
1, 2, 3. I'm just counting. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so there are some more very sick drow upstairs. Very
It's
sick.
not gonna smell too good up there.
Damn, what did these people eat last night? Fuck.
Taco Hell.
Can I just please Rare Frost this guy?
What? You're gonna murder another one? Okay. Oh my god.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
27 hits.
Oh, I murder
Alright.
him.
Oh,
Yeah, you're murdering him.
that's
Swear
That's a
to
lot of
God.
in
damage.
cold blood. Kill.
Literally cold blood. Alright, I need another sanity save versus your score. Okay,
I'm proud of myself.
it rolls off your shoulder like nothing. Okay. So
Now, I feel like in the city of Salt, there would be a Taco Hell.
okay.
Oh, definitely.
Then I move. Yeah.
Alright, with the way the map is now. Well, you moved that way, so there you go. You shot him, there's them, but he saw them murderize them. Yeah, he's gonna go away. Okay. Mel, what do you do with the demon?
Oh, I was gonna ask Thalos where Mel was. Then I was gonna head in that direction.
Dallas has not seen Mel in a
I don't know. Last time I saw her, I was jumping up through a window. I asked her to let me in. She also looked at me very meanly and said, "No, go away." So I'm just kind of gonna sit over here.
Aether hears you from down the hall, and she's like, "She's here."
Oh,
Cool.
Demon.
I guess she's over there. Just
I
go
feel
listen to
like
other
you-
people. No, it's fine. I didn't want to give you any pertinent information to our mission. I'm just gonna stay over here and make a
Goodbye.
bye.
I'll walk over. Oh, okay. I might stop.
Why does
Like,
everyone hate me, dude? What did I
I
fucking
might
do?
stop here.
I'll have
You're a
the doll
child.
move out of your way.
No, you can keep him there. It's all good.
No.
I can see this guy. And that's just an
I
extra
got
body
him.
between me and death. You can put him back, please.
Okay.
Don't
Don't worry.
bonus action. Use a Hound of Ill Omen. I'll summon Saint, my dog, onto the Shadow Demon.
Saint, good boy.
He is the best boy.
He sets
Don't
up to the
worry.
Shadow Realm.
I think this guy is gonna be dead soon. I'm gonna attack a little bit.
What was that? Setch's turn.
Oh, my dog's gonna bite him. shadow demon.
I'm very upset.
Oof.
Is that an advantage or is that?
He does have advantage because he's paralyzed.
Woo!
Oh, I forgot about that.
8 piercing damage.
So
And
it
he's-
automatically turns into a crit with paralysis. So that's 8 plus an additional 12. That's 20 points of piercing damage. And it's magical because he's a magical creature.
He's a magic dog.
So now he does a strength save. Is he immune to prone? He's immune to prone, so he doesn't need to do a strength save. Shut up. Okay, but that hurt. Is that such his turn?
Is the shadow demon like shocked that he now sees a shadow dog in front of him? Like a brother or like.
I
like a
think his
cousin?
like eyes go wide because he's technically being held still by Letitia's magic with the paralysis. Like frozen.
Yes, that is my turn.
All right, Mel. What do you do?
Attack. Advantage? Question mark?
Advantage? Question mark.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He is still paralyzed. 24. Yes.
Yay.
Auto
Oh,
crit.
wow. That'll be auto
That's
crit.
a lot of damage.
Auto crit.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll handle this damage. You do the math with you.
I'll handle this damage. He says.
33. It's half because it's not magical.
34. Well, 34 half.
Okay, so it's 17. Okay. And then the crit will kill him. Okay, it's fine. The crit will do more than enough damage.
Cool. Then I'm really upset that those people ran away from me. So I'm gonna go upstairs.
You can just smell the drips of shit as you run after them.
Okay.
Do undead have a sense of smell?
I mean, I bet Garulf can smell it
Vampires
from
do.
here.
Vampires for sure have a sense of smell.
Okay. As Mel goes upstairs and you take care of the demon, that's the last threat near you on this floor. So I would like to give you guys a few opportunities to like collect yourselves and make a decision about are you following Mel so quickly thereafter.
There's
And
still a big spider here. Can we kill it?
That's not a, that's a statue.
It's technically a statue.
Oh, too bad.
The Drider came out of it, and you killed the Drider that came out of it, so you did your job. In some ways. Okay, I'm
Good
gonna. I need a moment to mark sick drow and figure out what's happening with sick drow. But nonetheless, going upstairs starts a different kind of level of this encounter, I should say. But you've nullified a little bit of that with some of the sickness you've caused. Excuse me. So nonetheless, as I do some things, I'm going to be listening in, but I would like to give you guys some opportunity to role play for a few moments as you guys take those moments to decide how you go upstairs for those things. And I forgot.
Really quick, can I just can I turn one of my spell slots into sorcery points? So 4th level.
Yeah, you guys like.
Cool.
You guys have the time you want to take here. Like if it's longer than a few minutes, then things will happen. But
yeah,
like there's like this is the first calm in your 2 minutes of infiltrating and sieging this sanctum. So
Well, now that it's calm, I'm gonna stand before Atisha and say, UNT, what is your purpose here? Are you with the drow or against the drow?
yet again, they all still look like drow to the team.
She already had it explained before.
I am against the drow, so there's no need to worry about me.
Good. Then we are allies. And I follow Sedge.
Are you here?
That's a rather long story.
If the shortened version, I do not trust you.
Dwarf, we have time for that later. We must hurry.
All right. Okay. Taking a moment to breathe, channeling some spells, understanding a new ally, Thelis.
I'm
Yeah, let's. Yeah, let you.
I'm gonna use my telepathic connection to Mel and say, "Are you okay?"
Yep. Doing great. Person in my head, just standing on a staircase waiting for my wounds to grow back together before I chase down a couple cowards that ran away from me.
Glad to hear that.
Garuld is going to. He's gonna. Because I imagine I can't get through this fucking hall without like trying to break down the fucking walls themselves. So he's going to deactivate his giant size and is going to chug a common healing potion. I don't know how much that would be though. I didn't write it down for some reason.
What'd you say? Did you say it was a common
Yes,
healing potion?
tis common.
It's 2d4 plus 2, I believe.
That sounds right.
Okay. Woo. 5 points of healing.
You'll just ask for a healing word.
No.
Okay.
So Child has time to make his Earth Elemental now.
Yeah.
And I always gotta keep a 5th level slot ready, just in case this child needs resurrection.
All right. What are we summoning, Brandon?
Oh, I'm summoning a I imagine it looks like it's like an earth elemental made from like the rock that's here, like down here. Like I find a piece of like nice black stone or whatever. And just like I take the clay and like stick the little black stone in the middle of its face, and then I turn it into an earth elemental.
Does
That
it look
looks
like me?
yes, it looks like Farum.
Perfect.
That is a lot of undead.
It looks like Farum, but it looks like it's got like these like gnarly like spikes and horns and shit all over it.
Then I'm doing this like in Full Metal Alchemist where the big buff guys do the handshake?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing that.
This is literally that other crazy one. if you're Al, this is that crazy robot, the crazy one that's like always jumping out. The Cleaver Man. So, yeah.
Did Letitia say that thing about undead telepathically?
No, they said that out loud, so you probably couldn't hear that.
Damn.
Or couldn't.
They're just looking at you.
Oh, too big.
I assume they're with you.
Are those all the nulls of Mel in front of me here?
Those are.
There's
Wait,
some
no,
in the hallway too.
Those
Mel, how
are
many
part
people
of
did
our
you turn this
compatriots,
time?
yes.
Today I have turned. She's counting in her head. 5, yes. 4 nulls and that drow guy you were talking to.
Congratulations.
I mean, I
Um,
thought you were
yeah.
content with 3 or 4. I didn't know you want like a whole entire army of these things.
Well, I was thinking about it, and I, it feels more secure to have more backup.
Statement. An entire army of undead in the city of Salt would not be too out of place.
Well, you do realize we're gonna have to try and get clothes for these guys as well, right?
Yeah.
More bodies to throw at them.
Hey,
Okay.
now these nulls aren't just meat to throw into a grinder, all right? They are life. They're life.
They smell worse than you.
Correction. They are undead. Undead does not constitute as living.
Am I not living?
Are you undead?
Yes.
Then you are technically not alive.
I feel like I have a life.
Do you think they would like alcohol?
Please don't give them alcohol. They're still children.
They are not children.
They're my children.
They are not children.
Employee children. Seth,
That is
do I
even
have
worse.
to make a sanity save for the guy that I turned this session? I forgot about it earlier.
Whoops.
How many sanity saves have you had to make?
A lot.
So many.
Oh god.
We'll say you're fine for right now.
Okay, good. I'll stick with my -2.
But I'm gonna say Garul needs to roll a sanity save for reasons I'm not gonna explain right now.
Oh shit.
Fair.
Oh,
but
fuck.
it is caused by your poison incident.
Fair.
I'm playing rock paper scissors with my elemental because nobody likes me.
Yeah.
Alright, you're fine.
Yeah.
Where's the child?
Still on me.
Seth, you
No.
must shrink me. I cannot go through halls. I am too
No, I've
huge.
jumped off of you. I'm now playing rock paper scissors with an earth elemental.
Oh, is he actually a child? I thought he was just really short.
And I keep
No,
fucking.
he's a child.
I keep
Yeah,
winning.
it can be misleading. I thought it was a
That
gnome when I
raises
first
quite a bit of
played.
questions, but I will withhold them for now.
Yay!
Okay. So, alright, going upstairs. I need a marching order, and it's also almost been a few hours since
It
we
has
started.
been 3
Oh my
hours
God.
and 35 minutes.
It's 250.
Uh,
So
Oh.
this is probably
Well-
a good place to pause anyway. So
For
Yeah.
next session, I'm walking in front because I'm the tank.
excuse you. I am the tank. I'm walking in front.
Excuse you, I am a tank. I can walk in front too.
I'm
no, no,
already.
no,
I'm
no,
at the
no.
top
I'm in
of
the
the
front.
I
stairs.
shall
very
walk in
content to be in the
front.
back.
It is my duty.
no, no, no,
I'm
no, no, no,
currently
no.
in front.
I'm the
so
tank.
fight me.
I'll walk in the
Yeah,
front.
yeah.
Child is not a
Let Dallas
tank.
walk in
Child will
front.
not walk in
Let
front.
him walk in front.
I shall stay in the very back.
The more I play the
I have my elemental now. I am the tank.
Actually, Garuld would be behind this new person because he doesn't just people like that. So
How many rounds would you say, Seth, we have been standing?
I mean, there's already a bunch of gnolls behind me.
yeah,
I don't think I can.
Okay, how many rounds have you been standing? If we want to put it in increments of rounds, it's probably been 20.
we have had 13
Yay, I'm back
rounds
to
of actual
full.
combat.
Yeah. Which is long.
Does anybody need some serious healing?
Okay.
Nah, I'm good.
I would like you all for your last kind of action for this to roll a perception check, and then I would like for only the aspects of the argument that's happening between the three tanks, I would like you three to roll initiative to see who actually is first.
No, those two can roll between them. I'm staying behind Latasha.
At the top of the
no.
stairs.
Letitia.
No, he said
Letitia.
3 takes, so.
Fuck.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
Get a fetch
Alright.
shield, baby!
I'm
Alright,
at the top
so-
of the stairs already.
He just pushes faster.
So rude.
12, you'll love to see that. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. No, I'm re-rolling. Okay, slightly better.
Alright,
What?
perception.
That's a thing we can do?
check.
What is
I
that?
can't-
No, it's a thing a sorcerer can do, yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's a
I
sorcerer
didn't know
too.
that.
It's one of the things from Tasha's, I think.
It's an
Oh.
optional thing,
Yeah.
okay. Sedge, put it in your character sheet right now.
You can. Tasha's, I'm totally fine with.
They have all the Tasha's abilities on the wiki dot. I can send it to you if you want.
Wiki dot,
Okay.
Oh,
wiki
that'd be
dot.
great.
Well,
Wikidot is so much better than
nine-
5e tools.
Okay, initiative was just to see who was gonna be first because they were arguing over it, and then we'll roll initiative next time once I have a little more time to organize some things. But perception checks. Okay. All of you get high enough to know that at the top of the stairs, through the coughing, the wheezing, the vomiting, there's half dozen plus drow at the top of these steps waiting for you all. And they're spiral steps, so it's not like you can't just you don't have a line of sight until the last second on them.
Oh, sweet. I just demon strike them again.
Okay. So they are going to all be readied at the top of the steps for you. Okay. Additionally, Mel hears undercommon being spoken in an incantation of sorts. The incantation finishes. There's an eruption, like the sound of a small gun being contained in a glass sphere. It's 5 feet wide or something like this. It's a weird kind of pop noise that happens. And then near maniacal laughter from a female voice echoing from up the stairs.
I think that
If
chick
you would like
finished
to stand
throwing
back
up.
from the stairs, I could do a little opening for us.
Ah,
What?
A radius of acid.
I'm gonna liquefy people at the top of the stairs. Okay.
You want to put yourself in the line of fire? Be our guest.
I'm just floating atop it. No problem.
You're getting to the point where the ceiling is not going to be that high, so no.
Yeah, but I can still float just enough to avoid the acid.
You and I have a different interpretation of those things. Okay.
I can just plank in midair. No problem.
Okay.